Let's see.
Don't you just hate it when your butthole itches and you just don't know what to do about it?
Let's see if this tanks my computer now that I'm actually streaming. Because streaming versus, like, you know, having OBS open is two different things.
Are you guys going to start at the southwest camp or the northeast camp?
It's your decision, dude.
Yeah.
What quest is it?
Where are we dropping,
Well,
man?
I mean, last time John went to the other camp, so...
It doesn't matter. Just choose where we're dropping.
You can also, in the quests, basically fast travel to whatever camp, as long as you're not in combat.
Yeah. If you guys drop somewhere and I drop somewhere else, then I can actually show up on yours again.
11, though. For Puke.
Oh, I think that's where I
This
started.
chat over here.
The bone shooter, I approve.
I figured I'd try it out. I used it a little bit earlier.
Isn't that like isn't that one of your weapons of choice, Nathan? Or I guess should I now that we're streaming, should I call you by fake names?
I don't care.
I'm not entirely worried about it, honestly.
I demand you call me Dead Woman.
Dead woman?
All right, dead bitch. Let's go.
How about I just call you, Never mind.
No, call me.
I'm not gonna
Please
say
call
that.
me. Just call me.
Call me Ishmael.
But
Sorry, was that
no.
too much?
Yes.
No.
Bad, John.
Alright, I've eaten food. John, hurry your ass up. Where is John?
I'm taking the quest. Oh, did it disconnect me?
I might have. I just see Nathan.
Oh,
No, you're
Oh,
right.
there you
I
are.
am.
There you are.
Sorry, it just took a second for it to recognize what the hell was going on. All right.
Your computer's not happy right now.
No, it's probably gonna take a second to load now because it's just. But I haven't dropped any frames yet, so that's a good sign. I should have paid with a voucher after everybody else was ready to leave.
Gee, John, thanks for considering us.
I can sit. Okay, you can go now.
You can go now. You can go now.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Also, I don't know why, but this game doesn't actually play in 1080p for me.
John, it says you're streaming Persona 5 right now.
Huh?
It says you're streaming Persona 5 right now.
On what? On Twitch.
On Twitch.
I updated Twitch to be Monster Hunter. At least I thought I updated Twitch to be Monster Hunter.
CHG,
Yeah, it should
says
say the
Persona
return of
5.
CHG and going live with Monster Hunter World. Update your info.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch.
What is in this magic chest?
Not a whole lot, because I think we took it all.
I didn't. I only took what was appropriate for me.
Oh, I need to go back to my radio. I need to change my radio menu back to being an actual.
Alright, so we do have Antoinette
does that mean
here
I
as
have-
well, and he's right in my butthole.
Oh, I haven't. Hold on.
That is looking right at my butthole.
I have something very important to do first before we do anything else.
What?
I have to customize my my communications radio menu so that it shows all my waifus.
Nathan, where did you go?
I'm right above the Puke.
Track the monster. Do, 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 do. Wait a minute, hold on, let me... Oh, what the
saved
fuck?
the best
Okay, that was
waifu for
super
last.
weird.
Okay, I have officially customized the best radio menu. Waifus. So many waifus. Look at all those waifus. I spent $3 on those
Antoinette
waifus.
is right on. It's like right here too.
I'm not even in the same game as you guys anymore. I just got like an error message and it said,
Oh,
God
Shelton.
damn it.
Oh, did you get 83 WM1?
yeah.
Alright. Has he done all of the stuff, including turning off friends on
No.
Steam?
No, he's
Alright. You're gonna want to do that if that starts happening.
I don't even know what that means.
So
Go.
you can turn off friends on, like, altogether you can turn off friends on Steam, and supposedly that has been helping people.
Do I do that in...
You do that in Steam, not on, like, you have to exit out of Monster Hunter entirely right now if you got disconnected.
Okay, do I do that in Steam? Do I do that in game?
You do that in Steam. Go to your Steam client, and on the bottom right, it should say Friends and Chat. You're going to click on that, click on the drop-down arrow next to your name, and set it to offline.
Steam. Friends.
Hey, Austin.
Put that offline. Go away. Okay, now there's no way for me to leave this.
No, to leave what? The quest?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. Hit start. Go over to where it says quest and hit either abandon quest or just leave. Austin is eating Takis, which... What are Takis again? I've heard of them, but I don't know what they are.
They're like hot fries.
Oh, they're like
hot chips.
Oh, they're like those. It's like those shitty Cheeto fries they gave you at school that were supposed to be healthier than actual Cheetos.
Maybe. I never ate them. I just know what they are. Okay, so now it says I'm in offline mode.
Yeah, that's just because you're not in a well. It would have kicked you to offline. Oh, are you offline mode on Steam, or on?
Yeah.
Okay. Then if you join back up, well, before you join back up, you might as well also turn off your Steam overlay, because that has been known to hurt this as well. If you go to
Oh no, I didn't hit save progress, motherfucker.
If you go to Steam, settings, in-game, turn this stuff off. Enable the Steam overlay and use the big picture overlay. Turn both of those off. Supposedly that has been causing people to disconnect. If you're not playing in borderless windowed mode, it says to play in borderless windowed mode. That tends to help.
I'm playing in borderless windowed mode.
Alright.
How do I turn off the overlay?
If you're on Steam itself, in the top left corner, you're going to click on Steam, go to settings, go to in-game, and then there's three checkboxes. One's for VR, which you really won't need, and then you turn off, enable the Steam overlay, and you turn off use the big picture overlay. You basically want to make it so that nothing can pop up in front of your game.
Okay. Restarting Steam and...
Yeah, you'll restart Steam, and then you will hop back into the game. And then, Nathan, if you can drop the thing into, not the general chat this time, into, mod chat.
No, damn it.
Or not mod chat, I guess technically either Steam chat. Actually, not stream chat, you'll want to drop it in mod text.
Mod text?
Mod text, yep.
Mod chat.
So mod chat is the voice chat, mod text is the text that cannot be accessed by the general public.
Alright, it is added to mod text.
Alright. Am I still part of your session, Nathan? Or are we disconnected as well? Was it just him that disappeared, or... yeah, you and I are still together. So yeah, it was just Shelton that dropped. So maybe it was a Steam overlay thing. Especially if it was like 83 MW1, or I think that's the code. If it was that one, then that's like the Steam friends list problem code. If it's like the 5053 MW1, that's a server network error, in which case we can't do anything about it. Trust me, Nathan and I found all of this shit out the other night, as we had to do some serious digging to get anything done.
How long do you normally stream for, John?
I usually stream for a couple of hours.
Is it the same code as the one from earlier?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
It's the same room, at least.
'Cause I can't copy and paste.
What was that, Nathan?
It's weird that he can't copy and paste it.
You just running in circles now?
I'm running around this pillar.
Why?
I mean, what the fuck else am I gonna do?
We could arm wrestle.
Alright. Whose button mashing is better? I forgot what button.
I forgot what button it was.
Okay, well, that code is not correct or something because it tells me the session doesn't exist anymore or the code is wrong.
Oh, that's right, because we had that trouble last time where if you got disconnected,
I
it won't let you...
posted the most recent code in the mod text.
Yep, that's the one I just put in, and it says it's not working because it's either wrong or the session does not exist, and it's definitely not wrong.
He got booted, and remember we used to have trouble with that where like it wouldn't let you rejoin the same booted server. So
the same one.
I know that's what I'm saying is it won't let him rejoin the server because he got booted from this server.
That's fucking gay.
We have to remake a new server.
What a AAA game, guys.
Look, ports are weird, okay?
I'm making a new session myself, and then I'll send the thing in mod chat. Or mod text. There's copy session ID. Okay. And then mod text. There it is. There's the session ID.
I have so much Zinni.
Do you really now, though?
No. I do not have near what I had.
What new weapon should I use?
Not longsword.
Not longsword. I'm okay with that. Should I switch out to using a spear? Because I don't think I really ever used a spear the entire time I played.
Like a lance?
Yeah, the lance, yeah.
Try a gun lance.
I've played gun lance about 1.5 million times, dude.
The lance was the first weapon I tried out earlier, and it felt like shit to use. It was like...
It's
gun lance,
basically
it's
a
slow.
brick wall.
Yeah, it is a tank weapon. Here, I'll use gun lance. I'll make a gun lance just so that I can show you how I play gun lance.
All right. Search. You've posted it, right?
Yeah, I posted it in the
yeah,
text.
I'm in the game. Okay, I didn't lose any progress. I just gotta go re-talk to the commander.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! How come I can't copy and paste this?
Should I work towards getting the Anjanath gun lance, or should I work towards like something else?
Well, the general consensus for gun lances is the Rathian tree gun lances.
The Rathian tree?
Yeah.
Alright, well. I guess I could see why, because it's got the affinity bonus. I just need to fight more Wrath. I need to fight a Tobi Kadachi, and I need to fight a bunch more Rathians.
The last gun lance is like the Royal Burst.
Yeah, it's
which is
something like
a
that.
really good burst gun lance.
Okay, I'm coming up to the community hub, or the gathering hub, whatever the fuck it's called.
Right, I'm working on making a gun lance and a build around a gun lance. So
artillery is
yeah, I know.
is key.
Artillery and
Basically,
capacity also helps.
basically whatever you can have for a charge blade, you have for a gun lance. I'm gonna heat up some pizza real quick. Pizza, 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 pizza.
Yeah, I'm missing some Anjanath fangs to finish an Anjanath build. Let's see here. And now for armor. Let's see here for armor. That's point quick sheath. I'll keep that. I can't think of anything else better to have. I'll keep my attack boost. Special ammo boost. See here. Increases the power of bowgun special ammo and dragon piercer. Okay, that does not help me at all. Then slugger it is. Got nothing better here other than fortify. Artillery. And let me check. I think there was an extra capacity or something in here, right? By forge. I think it's the high metal. Something like that, a coil.
I have no idea.
Yeah, capacity boost for the high metal. I just don't have any Dragonite ore, so I can't make them. Kulu belt wouldn't be terrible, but eh. Yeah, I think fortified belt is still my best belt.
What's the difference between crafting list and craftable?
Crafting list is everything that is on the list itself in alphabetical order, or by like, you know, what section it's in. Whereas craftable is the list of only the things that can be crafted.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think my best bet actually is currently what I'm wearing. At least until we can get into a high rank and I can start making some actual builds. Gunlance is definitely a weapon type that is not something that I would consider most people being used to using right out of the gate. Like Sword and Shield.
I don't know how to use any of these weapons, so.
Sword and Shield is a really good, easy starter. Longsword is a good starter. The bowguns are good starters. And once you get a kind of a feel about how Monster Hunter works, you'll sort of get an idea for how the other weapon types should feel. Weapons that are very difficult for a lot of people to play include Charge Blade. Switch Axe is actually a fun one for people who are not used to playing the game. You may not be able to get the full extent out of it, but it's a fun weapon to play. And then it gives you a lot of like headroom for skill ceiling to go, so you don't really get bored with the weapon. You certainly learn new, interesting ways to use it.
I've heard glaive be said that it's difficult.
Glaive, once you have the general idea of how combat and the controls of combat work, glaive is not hard. But if you tried to use it as a starting weapon, yes, it would be very difficult.
Well, whatever.
You also had at least some sort of experience with how the game played before, because you played Try, even if it was just one monster.
Let's see. Gun Lance, I've heard, can be considered difficult.
Gun Lance is not what anybody expects from it, because it's not an actual gun. It's very, very close range weapon. The whole idea is that you've got the same shield strength as the Lance. You've got the same shield strength as the Lance. Your total like fighting style with the Lance part of it is a little bit more. By the way, there's a quest posted. Good man. Nathan. Oh, why can't I kick you? But, yeah. Basically, the gun lance is like a slightly more aggro version of the regular lance. It has an ammo system for firing and reloading, and there's a couple of different things that you can do with it that you can't do with the regular lance. But then, simultaneously, there are other things that you can do with the regular lance that you cannot do with the gun lance. We're ready whenever you are, Shelton.
Okay.
I would say, if you want to try a ranged weapon, do light bow gun first.
Light bow gun.
I've never played bow.
Never played the regular bow.
Nope.
I have to remember that I can't just take everything out of the thing because other people are grabbing them as well. Instead of it just being what I was used to, which is just Shelton and I, or Nathan and I. Now there's 3 of us. By the way, yeah, I went to Camp 1, so I'm coming up to Camp 11 now.
Fucking terrible. Worst at this game.
Excuse you.
Yes. He is not where he normally is, which makes me upset.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, he is. Never mind.
Yeah, he's right up here. What are you talking about?
Don't you right behind us?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can see on the map, he's the red arrow.
What the fuck was that? Why would you just whip me around like that?
Oh, yep, there's the neck break, by the way.
Yeah, the neck break stuff.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. It's just like the 100th time it's done that.
Damn
And I'm ready for it to stop.
Ow. Fuck off, okay.
Woo! What are you doing? Why am I just standing here? You need to roll.
You are poisoned, my friend. Drink an antidote.
I'm trying. I gotta put this gun up. I can't drink shit with weapons in my hand. I gotta...
Yep, you gotta put the items away.
What? Sounds like Shelton got removed from the Discord.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he keeps going into AFK. Oh! Hold on. I see why it keeps happening. I can fix it, so he won't keep going in there now. Here, I can fix it really quick. There's Shelton. Okay, hold on. So, it keeps sending him to AFK chat.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know why it's doing it either, but I can just send it to the AFK chat that isn't like the thing that it's doing. Missions. Nope.
God damn it! Stop fucking moving, you piece of shit.
Are settings for the entire user settings that I need? No, it's not user settings, I don't think. Ow. Yeah, I see. Okay, he's not after me anymore. So give me a second and see what's going on. Because I've forgotten how to... Oh, no, here we go. Server settings. That's what I wanted to see. AFK channel. AFK timeout. I can't set an AFK timeout to never, but I guess I'll just set it to an hour. Because it's definitely not been every 5 minutes, so... Maybe just after...
Maybe I should just talk more, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you've got an hour. You've got an hour in between talking times before it kicks you now. So.
Hopefully that stops it.
Yep. I don't know why it was set to 5 minutes. I figured I had this timer set longer than that.
Oh, I found him. Hello there, mister.
I'm on him.
Oh, Shelton, this means you get to see the Gunlance's ultimate attack. I mean in a second, after the monster goes down. Why don't I have any music?
Because, technically I've mounted him before he's aggro.
Oh. Okay, now that he's down, watch this. Boom!
Oh shit! Hello there. I'll let you mind your own fucking business.
There's the yell. Oh, and now I'm poisoned again.
Same.
So another thing that I can do that with a gun lance that you can't do with other weapons is attack straight from blocking, without actually losing your block. Hello, Legendary Dragon Nation.
Oh, nice.
What was nice?
You staggered him enough to knock him over while he was eating, which is
Oh shit, hell yeah. Go me. I totally did that on purpose.
I blew him up, and there's a Great Jagras.
Fuck him up. Oh, I put my weapon away.
Nah, just leave him the fuck alone.
In fact, we will do worse than fuck him up. We will cover him in poo.
I mean, that's my life, honestly.
I don't know what any of these extra ammos do.
So
So I've just been using the normal ammo.
what other ammos do you have?
I have paralyzed ammo, which I can guess what that one does. I have wyvern ammo, slicing ammo, poison ammo, sticky ammo, spread ammo, which I know what that does. Pierce ammo, and then normal ammo.
So you should be using slicing ammo or sticky ammo normally. Sticky ammo is basically like a sticky explosive. You just shoot it, and once it hits, after a couple of seconds, it explodes and deals a lot of damage. Slicing is interesting because it's kind of like that, but instead of dealing like a bunch of explosive damage, it makes like 1,000 little cuts. And then the wyvern ammo is similar to my wyvern fire that I can do like this.
Ow, motherfucker.
Yeah, you should.
I can hit him from down here. You guys have fun. I'm gonna be down here.
Just shooting at
where
him.
I can't get hit. Yep, just shooting at him.
So you see how the slicing ammo kind of does like the 2-hit sort of thing?
Yeah. What do you mean out of range? He's literally not gone anywhere. Hey, he's dead.
Right.
Fuck that guy.
Alright, come up here and get your cards.
Yep.
I mean, I would love to, but I've got this cutscene. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you can press start during the cutscene to get rid of the cutscene.
Yeah, that's what I did. I figured after I started saying it, I was like, wait a minute.
You said cutscene, you're like, they mentioned something about cutscenes. I remember this. I have the answer.
Like, I started complaining, and I was like, wait a minute. What am I complaining for? I know how to remedy this. Smoke nut.
So, first...
Smoke nut every day.
Smoke nut. Hey, John.
What?
John. I got me some mega nut.
I also have some mega nut. Shelton, do
Okay,
you have any mega nut?
No.
You do not have
But
any.
I do have some flame nut.
Ah. You should probably get that checked out.
Damn.
This is why they tell you to wear condoms, kids. Puke. Oh, break Puke's head. Did we do that?
Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah. Yeah, it tells, like, it gives you rewards for the different things that you break. You also, on certain monsters, Puke included, if you attack a tail with enough slicing damage, so with weapons that have bladed attacks, like the sword and shield, or with slicing ammo, you can cut his tail off. Comes clean off the body.
Alright, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I was earlier.
You enjoyed it a bit more?
Yeah.
When
I was by myself earlier, I was not having fun.
It takes some getting used to. But this is a series that the longer you play it, the more fun it gets.
Just wait till we get to Arch-Tempered Elder Dragons, and you'll have a blast.
Okay, let me do some crafting. Or see about doing some crafting. Because I want some more ammo / berries. That's what I need for that.
Have you gotten access to the Elder Tree yet?
For what now?
Even if he does at level 1, I don't flash berries.
Alright, Cricket, this is not the time, buddy.
I can't remember if you could do slash berries right off the bat, but
Also, he will not have the Elder Tree
Cricket,
until
come on, Cricket, for real, piss off.
Fucking Cricket, while I was in a hunt, jumped on top of my computer and pressed the power button and turned off my computer.
That sounds like Cricket, yeah.
So I was in the middle of a hunt.
There's supposed to be a person standing here. What kind of shopkeep is this? Oh wait, here she is. Oh wait.
Are you doing the armory or the forge?
I'm trying to buy stuff. And the dude that's
Oh, from the provisions officer?
I was at the wrong spot. Do you sell anything I can make ammo with?
He sells you straight ammo if you'd like, but that's a waste of money.
Well, not like I'm doing anything else with it right now, because I literally don't know what else I can do with it.
Basically, your money is going to go straight into crafting all of your armor and weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, because
you can have. I had a million zenny. I had a million fucking money in the PS4 version, and I went down to 200,000 when I started actually getting into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It doesn't take much to just lose it all, and in the best way possible, because you're just sitting there going, and now I've got all this new stuff, and then the world around you goes, but now you're missing all that money. It's like, but I got this new stuff.
Oh, that's where all my potions went. I guess I put them in this box and didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably take those, because like during that last quest, I was like, why do I have 2 potions? I could have swore at one point it said I had 60.
Yeah, you can carry up to 10 potions at a time. You should make it a force of habit that as you're running through the game, just spam B. Because as you're running while you're tracking something, right, while you're tracking the monster, if you run close to things around you in the world, you'll pick them up. If you press B. And that's how you get more herbs to make more potions. It's how you get honey to add to herbs to make mega potions.
Is it B or X? Or A, I guess.
It's B, because it's circle for us.
Okay. It's so instinctually ingrained, like muscle memory.
Yeah, it's right button.
I don't even know.
Whatever it is, it's right button.
Ammo that packs a punch against... Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm using my switch axe for a bit.
So, Shelton, you'll learn that with bow guns, your best ammos are going to be slashing and all of the stickies.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are the best ammos.
And ailment types, Wyvern Blast and Cluster Bombs.
Is what is it? The recover ammo, is that any good?
You can use that to heal us.
Yeah, I know that, but like, is it worth the damn for me to carry it?
I've never used it.
But you've also you've also never been in significant team hunts before. There have been plenty of situations where I've used recovery ammo on Nathan, and he didn't even realize it until he was already at full health. You're basically Ana from Overwatch, but you don't have to be as accurate. You can shoot in the general vicinity, and it heals them.
I don't have to worry about healing monsters by accident, do I?
No.
No.
Recover ammo
Nice.
only works on your fellow teammates.
Nice. Okay.
It's a very it's an easy way to turn the bowgun into a support weapon.
What am I using these empty files for?
Empty files are useful for crafting new files for the bow, but you will not be using them if you don't use the bow.
Okay.
Like if you just use the if you just use like a bow gun, you won't be using those. You'll just be using ammo, not files. Though I argue that files should be not only just something for the bow, but they should also be a usable that you can slap onto a weapon and give it a small elemental burst of that type. And
Yeah,
or
we talked
like,
about this last
yeah, like
time.
coating a blade in poison, and then the next couple of for the next couple of minutes, your blade has poison damage added onto it and stuff like that. But it would make certain builds entirely irrelevant if you could do that, because then you would just, you know, it's like, oh, should I build the poison weapon, or do I just build, you know, a really strong elementless weapon and then slap poison on it?
I have a pair of binoculars. Where did I get these from? Are these worth anything? Do I need to carry these?
Not really. The binoculars are kind of cool because they let you see far, but that's literally all it does in this game.
They have binoculars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You buy them from the provisioner.
I don't
I've
know.
never bought them.
I never
I don't
bought
know where
another.
these came from.
I never bought a pair of binoculars.
I just realized I need to go buy my charms.
Oh, we can buy charms right now?
I don't know. I think we can.
I don't know that charms are a thing that we can do yet.
I know we can't do talons. Because that's a Beetlejuice talon.
Okay, there's that. Now I'm gonna go.
No, it does
Is it
not look
there?
fire.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think we get charms until at least a little bit further into the game. I definitely can't forge charms yet.
No. I mean the attack charm and the defense charm.
What about
Like
them?
like the ones you can buy from the trade yard. Like you keep them in your pack and you get a percentage boost to your attack and
The
defense.
hell? Why did I know about this?
You can buy them from the provisioner guy.
Why have I never heard of this?
But there's a power charm and defense charm, and then you can also buy another power charm and another defense charm. Combine them both with basil juice talons, and you get basil juice claws, and you get power talon and defense talon, and those a defense or a talon and a charm can stack on top of each other.
See, I didn't know anything about this.
Huh.
Did they just take up spots in your inventory?
Yeah, so if you have all of it, it's inventory.
I was gonna say, it's like, it sounds like very risk reward of like, I'm not gonna be able to carry as much because I'm getting these like, you know, constant buffs.
Yeah, but like it's a heavy buff.
Also,
Like,
I
with
forgot
both
you
of
can
them, I think
also,
it's like-
I forgot that you could also talk to the provision lady on top of the boat, and she also has provisions. So literally the only things you have to leave for are like the tree and forging new armor and weapons.
The boat's the best. You know, with this basically empty space up here, I wish that they just added like a
The
blacksmith.
stickers make sounds.
Johnny, you okay? I don't like this.
Oh, well, let me post anymore. It just kicked all my messages. Alright, Shelton, what are you up to right now?
Upgrading this bowgun.
Alright. Have
be
you
sure to
have you
customize
done
it.
have you done customization yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I forgot that my other microphone is also on, so I just coughed from one microphone into another microphone. See, I'm sitting in the privileged land over here with 2 microphones. And Shelton's just using a Bluetooth headset.
I mean, Shelton has like half of a headset and a half of a microphone.
I have the AT-AT20 or the AT-20 at my house, whatever it is.
Yeah, the AT-2020.
I just don't. I don't have an XLR cable, like a Phantom Power Supply or anything like that yet, though. Yeah.
Well, the stand and stuff isn't
I
all
still
that
need to
expensive.
get that.
Honestly, the worst part about having an XLR mic is having to also have an interpreter. But I have an extra one of those. So, like, I can bring that down sometime.
Oh, a stand?
Not a stand, no, an interpreter.
Okay.
An interface. XLR microphones don't plug directly into computers. They plug into sound boxes.
Yeah. I knew all that. I just don't have any of the equipment for it.
Yeah, I have an extra sound box, but I don't know if I've got a USB cable that would work. The more I think about it. Like, I think you might end up needing, because it's not a standard USB cable. It's the same USB cable that it plugs into, like, the Snowball.
Yeah.
Plugs into the audio box, like, plugs into a standard audio box.
How the fuck?
What?
Oh. I just haven't noticed you go back up. I swear to God, I just watched you, like,
well, so you're
running
in place for me, so...
Am I?
Yeah, you're just right here on the stairs.
You are walking like normal to me.
I'm not walking at all.
Yeah, but like, I know you're not now, but like.
So if I do this, I'm walking in circles just in front of the stairs?
Yeah, you're walking fine.
Okay,
Pixels
I'm gonna run around where you're standing.
Yeah, I'm nowhere
there you
near
go.
that. Now I'm, yeah.
Are you right here now?
Now I'm going up.
Well,
I'm almost done. I'll be up there in a second.
yeah, you okay, now you're running regularly.
Okay, cool. Might have just been a hiccup.
Whoa. It doesn't like you on stairs. That's what it is. The game just fucks up.
Stair physics!
Also, you were just running sideways and then backwards.
Okay, I'm done. I'm on my way up.
All right.
What the fuck was that? Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. I just got out of that menu and a whole bunch of like stickers popped up with like a bunch of hearts and it made a whole bunch of really, like it made like the same noise a whole bunch of times and it was like on top of each other.
That's my bad, Shelton. I'm sorry.
It went ding!
It wasn't even ready for it. It was like the same noise had been like laid over itself like 7 or 8 times.
I accidentally made a deep fried meme.
Oh jeez, that was good. I jumped a little bit, scared the hell out of Cricket. Let's see, what quest do I have? I think I just have.
I love that.
I will say, one thing that they did well here was that they made the Steam groups how you make your squads. And so
Hey, John.
Scatter net shortage. I don't think
we both have Jagger's weapons.
We do.
Hey, I'm confused. I've got like this level 3 quest or this 3-star quest available. It's called Scatter net shortage, and it says I've already done it. I don't remember doing it.
So every optional quest or every assigned mission is an optional quest equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've done the assigned mission, you've done the optional quest.
Yeah, basically,
okay, well then...
the assigned missions can only be done. The actual assigned story missions can only be done once. And so, in order to allow you to farm that monster outside of the story, they have a bunch of optional missions of those particular monsters. That is essentially the same thing as the assigned quest, but you can do it repeatedly.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like this next mission is an escort mission.
Ah, the best kind of quest.
Yep.
It's gonna be a bit.
Yeah, you're gonna do that on
Me
your
and
own.
John are gonna be.
I was gonna say that is a one-person only quest until you get past the escort part of it. So you just gotta go.
Oh boy. Do I need to eat anything before I go?
Here, I'll use a voucher. You can eat on my dime, because you're gonna want some food.
Aw, pretty. What a nice boyfriend.
Thank you. That touches my heart. Okay, I got this thingy.
Also, did you see how cute my character is?
No, I haven't seen your character yet.
Mine is totally better looking than yours.
I disagree.
Mine is the sexiest bitch.
Holy shit. You guys really went all out with these female characters, huh?
Yeah, dude.
After playing Monster Hunter for somewhere around 5 or 6 years, having only ever played a male character, I got really tired of seeing the male armor.
How do I know I saw the option.
Go to take off your helmet.
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
I just take off head armor altogether.
Yeah, until we get to late game, or until I have, you know...
Once I get that Xenojiva armor,
Xenojiva armor, or once we start getting, the
layered sets.
The layered sets, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this shit out of the way.
Yes, go ahead and start the quest, and then as soon as it says that you can send SOS flares, let us know, because that'll be whenever we can actually join. Wait. Oh, no. Shelton doesn't have any dung pods for the Rathian.
You know.
I have 3 actually, thank you.
Oh, do you know how to use them?
Yeah, use those.
Don't just go assuming shit, John. You don't know me. You don't know what's in my inventory.
Well, whenever you get to the part where a giant green dragon is attacking you, rather than trying to fight it, just shoot it with a dung pod and it'll leave you alone for the entire section that it's supposed to be dangerous.
Okay. Oh god, they're pushing this cart so slowly. I already hate this.
Just use this time to gather a shitload of material.
Yeah, honestly, just like run out slightly in front of them and gather the material in front of them.
I want this thing.
So, Nathan.
Hello.
And I want this thing. No! Communication error 83 MW1.
No!
I'm just gonna deal with it when I get out of this quest. I don't feel like fucking backing out now.
That's fine. You'll just have to do the whole quest by yourself.
Just get through the escort part, and you can back out of the quest. And then you'll just have the quest to fight the monster at the end of it.
Okay. Red pit. I don't know what that does, but I'm gonna take it.
At first, I was just looking at my character. I wasn't actually looking at the table. I was like, "Where is Nathan?" Or am I just sitting here drinking by myself? Here, let me join you. All right, let's go hunt some monsters. Hey, you fell off the way, idiot. And now we pose like those French girls.
Oh man, my character's got them chaps on and is just spreading them legs.
I wish I had better control over the camera so that I could angle it in such a way that like the camera's in between our characters and I could just set it up like, how's it going, guys? I'm gonna stand up now. Hold on.
The wildlife here is quite resilient. Listen, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm out here for chit chat.
Gestures.
Earth crystal. I don't know what that is.
It's a more rare. It's all crafting material basically.
Tough skinned fruit.
So the fruit stuff like that.
Yeah, like those are the cactuses.
It's basically only meant to give you research points.
Okay.
All that stuff you get, like, or not all that stuff, but the stuff that you get from like the round cactuses and the hard fruit, and those mushrooms that we were harvesting earlier.
Yeah.
Typically, those just give you like
research points.
25 research points here and there.
Until you get to the late game and you start farming barrels and ambers. Because good golly gosh, do those barrels and ambers carry a lot of research points.
Yep.
It's exactly what I wanted. A mini cutscene for them to let me know that we still have a while to go.
Yep. Oh, the guys that made that quest knew exactly what they were doing. But since he got disconnected, we're gonna have to make a new session again.
I know.
So I'm gonna get started on that.
I know. John, I know.
Wait, I can't even do that from here. I have to be down in the, like, by the canteen to do that.
The hell was that?
Is it a Rathian?
I don't know. Something yelled at me. All I saw was a screen flash.
Oh, yeah. You're getting towards Rathian then.
Oh, hello there, mister.
It's
This
a
guy's
female.
ugly. What the fuck?
Rathian's a girl.
All Rathians are female.
Well, I'm about to hit her with some poop.
All women are queens.
If she breathes, she's a slut! How do I... Oh, do I have to sling it at him?
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to use
it's a
the slinger,
slinger,
like
I
you have to, yeah.
Got him. Get out of my face, dude.
Got him.
Man.
Right. Fly away.
The world of dead memes.
That's basically my life. It's just, it's all the dead memes.
Okay. She flew away. So I'm gonna... Don't leave me! I was collecting stuff. Run for your life. I don't even... Ooh, a mite seed. I'm gonna collect that.
Mite seeds become really, really useful later on.
Yep, whenever you start making
Whenever
demon
you
drug.
can- Demon drug.
Some of the things in this game have some pretty good names.
Mega Nut.
Yeah, like Mega Nut
Mega Nut!
and Demon Drug. And... Rape Whistle.
Penis breath.
No, wait, Rape Whistle doesn't exist. Poogie will love me eventually. Have you been remembering to pet your Poogie?
My what now?
God damn it, I forgot. I've been forgetting this entire time.
It's because you don't have the
He's
convenience.
gonna hate me.
You don't have the convenience of Poogie already loving you enough to show up at the beginning of every quest.
He's gonna hate me, John.
So Poogie is a mascot character that has existed in the series for a long time. But basically he's a pet pig that is wearing some pajamas. And he's very adorable. And you pet him, and the more you pet him, the more he likes you. And if you pet him, he actually has control over a what's it called? An invisible stat. And that stat is
luck.
luck. Poogie gives you luck, which can increase like the drops that you get and stuff like that from carving monsters and stuff.
Increases the value of the drops.
Mm-hmm. And the more
Like,
Poogie loves you, the easier it is to find him and get him to pet. Until he fully loves you, in which case he will be standing next to you at the beginning, like in the main of Astera, at the beginning of every mission. Like he'll be standing right next to you, waiting for you to pet him.
Don't mind me just grabbing fistfuls of cactus with my bare hand.
Yeah, we're superhumans, by the way. We can do that. It's also why we can wield such gigantic metal, like all metal weapons. Why we can lift things several times our size. Why we take no fall damage. It's actually all described in the lore, and it's all because we experimented on the dead bodies of a bunch of different monsters, fused them together, and created the Elder Dragons.
Am I supposed to know that, or is that like
no? That's
something that you want later in the
This is
game?
lore from like the games in like long since past.
Okay.
The lore does not make sense, but that's why it's fun to talk about. So basically,
what's that session ID, John?
I posted it in the mod chat already.
Well, why didn't you fucking tell me?
'Cause it didn't...
I'm sorry, I shouldn't swear on your stream.
I'm in a cutscene, so I'm assuming I'm pretty close to the end.
You're close.
Once you get past,
that?
once the new monster shows up and the quest becomes kill the monster, then you can leave and then rejoin the new session, and we can go from there.
He is quite large.
I'm worried about. First off, I'm worried that just because, in general, the network connection is not good right now. Capcom has acknowledged that. And we are definitely getting into a time period of a bunch of people probably getting home and playing Monster Hunter. So I'm worried for our connection, first off. Second off, Shelton has not done any of the port forwarding, and I don't feel like dealing with that tonight.
Oh god, return to HQ! Okay, cool.
Because it no longer exists.
What no longer exists?
The session you gave me.
Really? Then I will make another one, but that was... this was the session that I just created after creating a session.
3... Okay.
Hold on, I'm making a new one. Don't even bother with the old one. Making a new one.
Alright, well, I'm ready when you guys are, so just let me know when you post that.
You're gonna have to join a new session.
Yeah, you're gonna have to join.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for you guys to,
There's the newest session ID.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, these are just getting longer and longer.
It's not longer, it's the same number of letters. It's just this time they happen to not have any capitables. So they don't, they're not differentiated.
Why did it not give me the option to join an online session? It just threw me straight into the game.
Did you matchmake?
Let's see, let's go. Let's see.
Did you matchmake?
Hold on. I don't know. I just was clicking buttons. I wasn't really paying attention.
You might have match made. Was that a cat?
Okay.
Is that a cat meowing?
Yeah, it is.
Which kitty is that?
I have no idea. It's dark. It's one of the black cats, so it's either Mooney or it's Billy.
I'm pretty sure that's Billy. Mooney doesn't sound like a little bitch.
It's like Mooney's trying to get your attention and he just goes, meow. Meow. Meow, motherfucker, meow! It's like, jeez. Cam, we're gonna let you in. Damn.
What I thought, bitch. Meow.
Okay, so I'm at the main menu. Press any button. So I hit a button.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Start Game.
Select your character.
Select my character. And then it throws me straight into a game.
It doesn't even give you the option to try and go online?
All right,
Doesn't,
well,
no, it doesn't.
Just go to a board and click on online session.
Yeah, if you go to like one of the quest boards, instead of choosing to post quest or join quest, go to online session.
Yeah, I found it. Oh, wasn't even typing. Awesome.
I forgot how clickety-clackety your keyboard was.
It's
I think
super
we both have
clicky-clacky.
mechanicals.
I still have that really shitty gaming keyboard that I bought when I was at Shelton's house like 3 years ago.
Nice.
Remember that one that I had delivered to your house for my birthday?
Yep.
Because you and I were, we spent like a week, like, house sitting. And so it was
Yeah.
It was just Shelton and I playing video games for a week straight during the summer. That was a cool time. I guess that would have been...
I don't even remember, where was Nathan at during that?
I think he might have been on, like, a camping trip for the Boy Scouts. Because this was after I had already gotten my Eagle Scout. And it was the summer, so it could have very easily had been that for Nathan.
That's very possible.
Communication error code A3MW1.
Ah!
Try again.
Well, if he can't connect once, then I have to make the new session again because it won't let him back in. I don't think. I mean, try it, but did you just not get in at all?
Yeah, I was searching for online session and immediately jumped to the error message.
Ah.
Try again.
Yeah.
Do a flip.
Thank you, Monster Hunter. This is why the game has a mixed rating on Steam right now, by the way. Not because the game is bad, but because the game doesn't work.
Yeah, you just can't be with your friends at all.
Yeah, the game works entirely for single player, but the
Yeah,
multiplayer...
it's giving me the online message again.
Alright, then
Or the
I'm gonna...
message again.
Yeah, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and have Nathan make the session, because since you guys are in the same room, maybe it'll give you preference.
Oh, fuck, I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. I'm gonna restart my Monster Hunter as well.
Alright.
Yeah, do that.
Let me know when you've got the new session made. Hold on.
I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Still making sure that I was signed out of the friends list.
Can't be with them friends, you know.
Apparently not, because fuck me, I guess.
Why is this happening now? Okay, there we go.
Can we create... So you know how you used to be able to make squad sessions in the last one?
Yeah, I've been looking for that. I don't see it.
Well, so it's because it's through groups on Steam. And so you don't just get to make a squad like you used to. I wonder if, like this... Let's see here. If I go to Steam and fuck with the actual group thing itself, can I get more granular information on this, maybe? My profile. Groups. I own exactly one group. Chat.
And here is the room code.
Announcements, discussions, events. Members, comments, curator.
Go away. Don't do this, Maple. We will fight right now. I swear to God, I will. We will catch these hands super quickly.
What's Maple doing? She's just trying to climb on you or something?
She just comes up to me and she gets like all up in my space and she just like smells and like stares at me. And she starts trying to climb on me and I've got all these wires over here and she's going to clothesline herself or rip something out and I'm going to get very mad and I'm going to yell at her again.
And she's going to freak out and not quite understand what's going on?
Yeah. Okay, have you guys made that,
There's a new session. Yeah, you can search via session ID.
Okay. Let me... Do-do-do.
What did I do with chat? There's chat. I'm already in the Gathering Hub. Suck my dick.
Barrett.
Suck my dick.
Barrett. Are we doing this again?
We're doing this again.
Are you using your controller?
I am using my controller.
I thought you were using a fucking whatever.
Oh, you thought I was using like an auto tapper for keyboard and mouse? I could totally do. I could totally set that up.
Why?
I could set up a thing that can press the button. That can press the button once every millisecond.
For what purpose?
Just to be an asshole. I don't know. Sheldon, are you in the game yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
You can post the quest from anywhere, by the way. You don't have to be in the Gathering Hub to post it. If you post it anywhere, we can join from the Gathering Hub.
Alright. Okay. Real quick, I actually do need to call my work real quick because it's not letting me check my schedule, so I don't know what time I'm supposed to go in tomorrow. So I'm going to mute myself. I'll be right back.
Alright. Well, we can join while you're doing that.
Fucking yeah, we can.
Should I use this weapon?
God, I can't wait for us to all play Coulter or fight Coulter off together.
That'll be fun. I can't wait for oh, or sorry, that's not what I was thinking. But should I use my switch axe or my hammer?
No switch axe.
Because we are up against Baroth.
Oh, hammer. I mean, it doesn't matter that much.
But the hammer is fun.
The
hey,
hammer is fun.
Mortikite Gaming. Welcome back to the
Mortikite.
stream.
What is up, fam?
Hammer? That's 2 for hammer then.
Let's go hammer.
Yeah, I'm switching out to hammer.
I don't like that the Jagger switch axe has those fleshy bits coming off of it.
Oh, you don't like that the Jaggers? It's got the it's like the, it's like the Xenojiva. It's like somebody neutered the Xenojiva.
Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, armor set.
Have you not made any armor sets yet?
I'll work on those when I get to high rank.
Yeah, I've just been making them just because it's quick to switch out, and I might as well start early and then just update the armor sets as I can.
Well, like, we're never gonna be using low rank.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, we're not gonna use the low rank stuff once we get to high rank. But if I have, a hammer set, a sword set, a great sword set, a heavy bowgun set, hammer on the head, switch axe on the tail. And then our buddy Shelton is using what? What is he using? He's using probably
heavy bowgun.
Heavy bowgun like he was before.
It's a solid weapon.
Can't I check that in? Oh, I can't check party settings. I can do quest info though. I think that shows me. No, it does not. It just shows me the map and what our current quest is. By the way, I've never actually seen this map of Astera before. That's actually, that's astounding. How have I never actually seen this map of Astera before? I mean, it's the radial menu, but it's got detail. Have you seen that yet?
I've seen it, yeah.
I went the entire PlayStation 4 release.
No, I mean I just saw it.
Yeah.
I've never actually.
I went the entire PlayStation 4 release, having never known about that.
You also never knew about power charms.
I also did not know about power charms.
That's like a 23% total difference in your damage.
And to be honest, I was still keeping up with your damage, so imagine how much stronger my builds are going to be.
I was using a glaive. I was using literally the second lightest hitting weapon.
Yeah, but I'm also talking about, like, we were talking total numbers of damage, though. Like, the one hit from my hammer.
I mean, it's not like it makes the damage 1,000,000% more. Like, the numbers translated onto paper aren't near what they are presented to us, like, in our menus.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
because there's also, like, there's armor and there's all that kind of stuff. Welcome back,
my Jagger strong
Also,
arm does not do
Shelton.
440 damage per.
You boys ready to go?
Yep.
Hashtag where are we dropping?
I was just about to say, where are we dropping? 'Cause that's a question. Well, I guess that's not a question we have to ask because there's only one place to drop in Wildspire for him right now. So Shelton, I'm using a different weapon today. I'm using the hammer.
It's hammer time.
It's not at all different. He's used the hammer on him.
I used the hammer on the PS4, but he has not seen me use the hammer.
Hammer is probably his favorite weapon.
The hammer was my go-to at the end of the PlayStation 4's life. That's also because there's a build that you could do that basically makes you undying.
Well, that's just with any weapon, though.
Undying like the Undertale thing, or what?
Not undying, but undying. Like,
oh.
I would regenerate almost my entire health bar in the time that it took me to take one hit.
Oh.
Because the hammer naturally gives increases to defense. Plus, with the actual armor set that I was using,
Bear-off.
Yeah, we found the Bear-off, and I wasn't even expecting it here.
Why is he not covered in mud?
Because he's not yet.
So I need to be using the slicing ammo, right?
If you use the slicing ammo, yeah, use it on his tail.
It doesn't really matter that much.
Well, he can cut the tail off. And the slicing damage is the strongest on the tail, where blunt damage is strongest near the head.
He's running away.
There's some poop right here.
That didn't take long.
Yoink.
Poop! I want poop. Give me poop.
Poop is incredibly helpful, no matter what situation you might be dealing with. One should always take poop when available.
No, I just have poop in my back pocket all the time.
So Shelton, you want to know why this is my favorite weapon? Because I get to be a motherfucking Beyblade sometimes.
What are you doing?
Are you ready for this?
Don't do that.
Beyblade! Never mind. Give me a second.
Just give me a minute, guys. This is gonna hurt. Yep.
I don't know what I just did.
You hit him in the tail. You hit him with the tail with sticky ammo. If you're gonna use sticky ammo, hit him in the head. You can knock him out.
I didn't even know what I had done. Like, it just kind of like made me crouch. Like, I hit a button and it
oh,
let me
you
unload
did.
it.
Oh, you loaded in your sniper ammo.
Oh, fuck.
If you hit B with that particular bow gun.
Please don't.
Ow.
God damn it.
Oh, you know what the worst part about having 3 of us here is? We don't get our palicos. Because if it was 2 of us, then we would get our palicos.
I'm on his back.
I'm shooting at him.
Can I Sonic the Hedgehog? No, just Beyblade. Okay, he's down.
Still,
go in for the kill.
Still the most satisfying.
Hey,
I'm gonna break that
him.
ridge. I'm gonna break that ridge. The yell stopped me from doing my final hammer time.
Stop. It's hammer time.
You go ahead and run on ahead, Shelton. We're sharpening our weapons, including myself, because for some reason a hammer needs to be sharp.
Nitro shrooms.
Those are used in making gunpowder.
Hey, Shelton.
What's
Get
up?
more poop. Knock over these beetles.
Oh yeah, if you kick over the dung beetles. Though I don't see a dung beetle.
I just kicked one over.
Oh. Yeah, here's one. Yeah. It'll get you rolled up dung, and that gets you 5 extra pieces of dung.
I just picked up a god bug.
Those are really good for making like. Actually, I don't really know what the god bug does.
Got my schedule changed out of honors math, and I'm now regular math, and I got study hall. Ah. Why did you go out of honors math, Austin? I got into honors math because it meant that I got done with math faster.
Nathan, I honestly might just stay the night here tonight because I have work at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay, there, dude.
I work 7 to 12, so I'll get up pretty early.
We're in the perfect area for me to show you Sonic the Hedgehog. Watch this, watch this. Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sonic Spin Dash! This area, so I can only do that when I'm sliding down a hill with a charged attack.
No, you stay away from me, mister. Please don't do this. We can talk about this like reasonable adults. Oh god, no, I'm reloading! I can't cancel reloading!
Hold on, I'll use the call of my people.
God damn it, I'm in his muck.
Damn it, the call of his people didn't work. Oh, but the Diablos is here.
Oh shit.
Let's jump down the hole.
Oh my god!
Jump down the hole, jump down the hole.
No,
Go down the hole, get in the hole.
No!
Jump in the hole! Not like this. Okay, I'm out of slicing ammo now.
That's fine. Hey, I broke his ridge. Awesome. Or did I?
I broke his ridge, thank you.
Oh, he's mad because he has no mud. Hey, there's the knockout.
Nice.
Hey, Diablos is here.
Hey, we need to run.
Do we need to kill that?
No, we
Yeah.
need to run.
We don't need to run. We can just dunk pot him.
Oh, Nathan, I'm
let
sorry,
them
I
turf
shot
war.
Yeah, let them turf war. And when this inevitably ends in Diablos killing the shit out of the bear off, we dunk pot the Diablos when he tries to attack us now.
I dunk potted him.
Oh, he's already dunk potted? Alright.
Yeah.
Then engage on the bear off.
Well, you're gonna out, mister.
Stop. Oh god.
Can I craft right now?
Yeah. What are you trying to
You can
craft?
craft consumables.
Yeah, you can craft consumables or other things that, I mean, obviously no armors or weapons, but you can craft consumable things like ammo if you've got everything required to craft it. Just hit the start button and then go to crafting list, and it'll let you know what you can craft based off of what you currently have in your inventory. Please don't hurt Baroth-chan. Sorry. I don't think any of us brought capping materials. So the Baroth's gotta die.
What now?
You can capture monsters rather than kill them, and they give you more rewards, but it takes a little bit more effort.
I would say it takes less effort. I need you to quit that.
It takes more. It takes more time in the fact that you have to have the items. Oh, I'm stunned and can't move.
Well, he's running away, so it doesn't matter.
Matters a little bit. It means I can't do like a follow-up with a flash pod to stop him from running. I'm cruel like that. I don't typically let them run. I typically just flash pod them. Or like piercing pod them or bomb pod them. Whatever pod I have to disrupt their movement, I do so. Baroth, fight back. You can do it. Hey, somebody subscribed, I think. / followed on Twitch. Who was it? Who was it? I'll figure out.
Who did it?
It was the dude. It was Mordecai Gaming. Thank you very much.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to have you, Mordecai.
There's a fight going on in my chat as to what side everybody should be on. The dead Baroths or ours.
Well,
I am on our side.
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, guys, but I know who wins that fight.
It's the one who's currently holding
Doesn't help that
5
we've already
blast
killed the
nut.
Gotta beat that nut.
Baroth-chan, no. Yeah, too
Look at
bad.
his poor dead.
I'll save you a
Look at his
toenail or
poor-
something.
What? Look at his poor.
Oh, by the
dead
oh no,
fucking
it's
face.
too late now. But I'll do it. I'll do it on the next hunt that I use the hammer.
Will you stop trying to hit me?
I wasn't gonna hit you. I was gonna hit Shelton. He doesn't know what's coming.
Well, now I do.
So you know how we mentioned that staggering thing earlier?
Yeah.
There's technically an entire mechanic built around it as well, which is that I can launch people as well. And launch them into the air, and then they can attack from being launched out of the air. But you can also just do it to fuck with your friends.
I'm gonna get really tired of that really quickly.
Yeah.
I don't typically do it during an actual fight unless it's completely and totally on accident. But I do it after the fights, which is hilarious. I wouldn't jeopardize an actual mission just to fuck around like that.
This guy has elf ears.
Don't let him lie to you like that.
I'm not lying.
He's playing you for a fool. He's playing you like a fiddle. Quick suggestion: go around Astera, start picking up some
side quests,
exclamation points.
Yep.
Just honestly, make sure just get all of those as many. Like,
yep.
It's such a hassle to do later on. Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, if you just pick them up now, we can help you with optional quests right out of the gate, so it doesn't even matter.
Awesome. I would like to do the optional quests before we do any more of the main quests, honestly.
Yeah, let's do it. So,
I'm currently still talking to this guy from the first fleet in this cutscene.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Cause that's right. Cause the first fleet guy shows up and then you go to his camp for a bit. I forgot about the cutscenes.
Yeah, we're sitting around a campfire and drinking beer. He has braids and elf ears.
Yes. He's got an insect glaive, if I remember correctly. That's his weapon of choice.
Well, I wouldn't say they're elf ears. They're like the shape of elf ears, but they're not really pointed. They're kind of like rounded off at the end.
Yeah.
They are Wyverians.
They're Wyverians, yeah. The Wyverians are like the super upgrade. They're like... Remember when we talked about them making superhumans?
Yeah.
We're the superhumans. The Wyverians are basically like the super intellect humans.
Okay, so basically elves.
Yeah, very similar.
And whenever Wyverians get really old, they become midgets.
Okay. Alright. You know, I'm just not gonna question
Bon Voyante, Basil Geese. Blows up the hunters. Ah, the B-42 Basil.
Well, you know my Palico leveled up. My Palico wasn't even there.
The Palico...
He just gains passive XP.
I can't wait until Shelton gets to meet the B-42 bomber. Or B-52 bomber.
God, that first mission where he just shows up. Dun dun da 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 da.
Yeah, his fucking theme song. Yeah, all of the higher level monsters have their own theme song, but Basiljuice's will get stuck in your head because he shows up so often.
Every time.
Remember, like, I don't think I've ever actually done a Hunt a Basiljuice quest. I think I've gotten every last one of my Basiljuice rewards from killing Basiljuice when he shows up during a regular hunt.
No, you had to if you were doing Arch-Tempered Monsters. Hunt 2 Tempered Basiljuice.
That's right, I had to do that quest. I hated that quest.
I don't think anybody's meant to like that quest. Kind of like you're not supposed to like the Tempered Kieran quest.
The Tempered Kieran quest was bullshit. I hated that so much.
Gotta use the light bow gun on that quest.
Mm-hmm.
Same
I just
thing
call
with,
him Basil Geese.
It's literally they have announced or they have said his name many times officially. It's Basil Juice.
It is Basil Juice.
Based off of
Beetlejuice.
Based off of the name Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
I will fight anybody until the ends of time.
But yeah.
So I have like all this ammo, but I can't carry like any of it with me.
Yeah.
There's certain ammos you can't use.
There's certain ammos that you can't use, and you can
know...
only carry a certain amount of regular ammo. Like, they'll only let you carry, like, 12 or, like, they'll let you carry, like, what, 30 slicing ammo at a time, but only 12 sticky ammo at a time?
Yeah, something like that. Because it says I've got, like, 100 slicing ammo, but it only is letting me carry 30 of it.
Yeah. Basically, what you're gonna end up seeing yourself do a lot during quests is especially once you have a high enough reserve of ammo back at camp, is you'll get like a lot of your specialty ammos, you'll use them, and then whenever the monster starts to run away,
you use them even more.
Is Bomb Voyante a bad name for B52? It's not bad. I just think B52 is so much better.
I pet the pig and he knocked me on the ground. He was not happy.
Yeah, no, you have to wait until he has an exclamation mark that shows up. You pet him, and then it gives you the option to pet him by pressing B, but you only do that after the exclamation mark shows up. So you'll have to try again next time.
Okay, there's that exclamation mark.
I stand on nothing. Did they let you do this in the PlayStation 4 version? Were you allowed to just stand in the empty space above the hole? What is the point of Monster Hunter? You hunt monsters and gather more materials. Like, look, I could just stand right here.
Yeah, that's, you know.
I don't think they, because I don't remember that being allowed in the PS4 version.
Don't ask what the point of Monster Hunter is. It's to kill shit.
Who are your monster companions? That is Nathan, also known as Dead Man, or in this case, Dead Woman.
Hello.
He is the switch axe user of our group. Or sorry, not switch axe, charge blade.
This is a charge blade. Thank you.
And Shelton, or Shelly, is our heavy bowgun user.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so don't expect much.
This is Shelton's very first Monster Hunter experience. Aside
when
from...
do I get the option to forge other weapons?
Yes. So if you go to the workshop.
That's not what I asked. I asked when do I get the option to forge more? Because right now I've only got 2 options, and it's the iron stuff and the bone stuff.
You'll only be able to forge that stuff for a while, but what you can do is you can upgrade your current stuff to new weapons. So if you go to upgrade equipment and then choose the weapon that you want, there's an upgrade tree. Rather than just forging new weapons like you forge new armor in this game, you upgrade your old weapon to a newer, better version of it. And the only reason you would forge new weapons is if you're starting a new tree. So, like, you don't start the game with any of the bone weapons, but you start the game with one of all of the iron weapons. So then you can upgrade the iron weapons right off the bat, or you can forge a bone weapon and go down the bone tree instead.
Okay, well, I'm at the 3rd tier for this heavy bowgun, and the 4th tier is, like, all the stuff is,
Question marks?
Yeah.
Alright, then you're maxed out on what you can make so far. That'll become available once you start collecting the materials needed to craft that next level in the bowgun.
Okay.
Also, if you want to use different weapons, different weapon trees have different weapons have different monster trees.
Mm-hmm. So like
if you're using a heavy bow gun, there might be different like I have a Giratodus tree for charge blade. I don't plan on ever using it, but I have a Giratodus tree.
I have the Giratodus charge blade, but I made mine exclusively to fight the Anjanath.
You know, John, sometimes I don't know who you are.
Somebody who uses elemental resistances to his advantage.
Not even elemental resistances, it's elemental damage.
Elemental weaknesses, then.
There you go.
The Anjanath is weak to water.
Oh, he's weak to ice.
He's weak to both. He's more weak to ice than he is to water, but he's weak to both. You know how Hunter stuff goes.
You know, I'll just use my elementalist charge blade then.
Let's see,
so,
where is Anjanath?
The Jagras charge blade is my favorite charge blade because A, it's elementless, which means it packs a lot more damage.
Mm-hmm.
B, it has impact files, so damage can also be done with explosive skills like artillery. And C, has giant ass weapon slot or gem slots at the end of the game. And it can crit.
A Paolumu helped.
Unlike the fuck.
Oh, my monster friend is Paolumu. Oh, that's what you're meaning by companions. Because a Paolumu helped you kill a Basil Juice. I would say that my monster companion, if I were to have one at all, would most likely be... I'm gonna go with...
He's asking what your... He's basically asking what your monster waifu is.
My monster waifu? My monster waifu is Valhazak, but my monster companion is...
What the fuck? That's terrible.
It makes some of the best gear. Also, I just fucking love everything about the Valhazak. It's such a cool looking monster. It makes the coolest looking weapons.
Well, my issue with Valhazak is he's also like the weakest Elder Dragon.
That's what's so good about him. He's so easy to kill.
Okay, fair.
I could just do it for ages, but no. My actual monster companion would have to be Odogaron. Just because he shows up and kicks the shit out of things.
Dog boy.
Dog boy. He's an absolute doggo.
I would probably say mine is Kuluyaku.
Kuluyaku? Kuluyaku's pretty great. He's very
just
silly.
because he's cooler than you.
Actually, hold on. My actual companion, Tsitsuyaku. Because of that flash.
Yeah. Flash has saved me from a couple bad hits.
Mordecai says that his waifu is the Rathian. It's a fair one. Pink or emerald?
Fair.
That's where you have to make the decision. Is it a pink Rathian or an emerald Rathian? I would have to go emerald, just like classic green. But if it was the Rathalos, I've got to go with Azure.
Yo, Azure Rathalos is beast. That color is amazing.
It's a shame that there's not, like, the only stuff that the armor is good for late game is bowgun. Or, like, for the piercing and stuff. Or really, it's only good for, like...
the helmet gives good critical boost, but that's about it.
That's about it, yeah. Mordecai will sleep with either of the Rathians. If we're going off of sleepability... I might need to change my answer to Teostra.
Can I choose Lunastra?
Sorry, that's what I meant. Lunastra, the blue one. The female one.
I think I got all these exclamation marks.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and pet the thing again.
Some of them are just stuff that you need to do via delivery.
Yeah, some of them are deliveries, but a bunch of them are going to be optional quests.
Oh, okay.
So just double check at your provisioner people, the bounty board stuff. Click on complete deliveries. You know how to do it.
Yeah, I think the game like railroads you through that at some point.
Yeah, it tells you how it.
That's right. It tells you how to do that to even unlock Camp 11.
Camp. Yeah.
Then Rathalos gets jealous because I stole both his girls.
Well,
okay. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
So the greatest and worst thing in the world is when you get into the optional quest menu, is that you can see on the optional quest menu what which areas you have completed and which areas you still have quests in. This is both a good thing and a very bad thing. We're doing Exterminator of the Waste? Okay. Fucking hell, this is that quest.
This is a fun one, guys.
I'm not going to use my Switchblade for this.
It takes nothing.
I'm switching out to my heavy bowgun for this because I do not like fighting these things with the melee weapon.
I'm just gonna like harvest bones and shit while you guys get this.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that because I'm just gonna kill. I know exactly where I'm going to kill, and I'm going to kill.
Alrighty, let's go.
You guys sleep? Who do we sleep with in the old and new world? If we're talking, are we talking humans or monsters? If we're talking humans, then the handler from, or not the handler, but the guild gal from Monster Hunter 4.
Why are we talking about having sex with that animated guy?
With animated characters? Because we're men.
Because we're men.
I bought the waifu buttons for a reason. My waifu buttons, they're gone.
Oh, did you guys go to the other camp?
Huh?
I went to 11.
Yeah, 11 is the camp where you can go to.
See, that's why I asked earlier which one we were going to, and then you guys told me it didn't matter, so I was like, oh, okay, if I get to choose, then we'll all go there.
No,
I mean, you can just fast travel to it.
Yeah, you can fast travel to wherever you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! I forgot to clear out my inventory from the last thing. Oh.
This really probably shouldn't matter.
This is not where I need to be going.
I can't remember how to. Like, I know you can get there from here.
I normally just mark them on the map and have my scout flies tell me where I'm supposed to go. So follow me, and you can find them this way. I'm going to warn you, Shelton. This is a boring quest. This is a really boring quest.
Alright.
Because what we're doing is we're killing these things on the wall. There are these Vespoids that are on the wall. And we need to kill 14 of them. I remembered it being 20. I guess it is 14, though.
I'm going to ask you to stop.
We're not doing that. It automatically does that every time that you see a quest mark animate. So it's just going to do that a bunch. So I've already killed all the ones on this side, but if you want to stay here, they'll respawn. I'm gonna have.
I don't even know what they look like. I just saw like John shooting at a wall.
They're bugs. They're bugs. They're like wasps.
This is cancer. Me and Shelton are just up here doing our own thing.
I'm just like harvesting materials and then looking at the wall, trying to see if I see anything move.
They're not gonna be on these walls. There's
are these flying things right here?
Yeah, the flying things. Kill those things.
Okay.
Oh hey. I just crit.
So I had to. My controller was not charged. So I'm using keyboard and mouse again. Luckily, with a little bit of finagling, keyboard and mouse feels really good for the bowgun.
Your mouse wasn't charged, or your
my controller was not fully charged. No.
Why?
No clue. Just wasn't.
Wasn't it on 74% earlier?
I think the screen does not directly prove, like, the thing that I use for my like to charge it is not fully accurate on how much battery it has.
That's annoying.
That's really dumb.
Because I think whenever I took it off, it went from saying that it had 70 plus battery to 50% battery.
Are there any of these things outside?
Yes. So if you want to learn how to do it.
Oh, never mind. I see him.
If you can also track individual monsters as well.
This is a pain in the ass.
Why do you think I switched out to my bowgun? Baroth-chan is a bug eater. How is Baroth a bug eater? That is not the face of a bug eater.
This lock-on system fucking blows.
You don't use the lock-on system. There we go. We're done.
Return to the gathering hub.
We all know you choose Oddish, Austin. Your name was Oddish on stream for a while. So, how are you feeling about Monster Hunter so far, Shelton?
Oh, well, earlier it was pissing me off, but now that I have people to play with, it's not that bad. It's pretty fun, actually. But earlier when I was doing this by myself, I was like, none of this makes any sense. I hate this. I want to throw my monitor.
It's not the most, like, inviting game, structurally speaking.
I'm just constant, like, the camera angles still make me mad. Like, I'm tired of that already. I wish that was not the way it is. I'm tired of, like, getting random snaps and being 180'd around when I'm trying to aim.
I've never...
Shelton, I need you to understand. The update is coming.
Yeah, because that's something that they fixed in the PlayStation version.
They fixed it in PS4. It's gonna come here. You just gotta give it time.
Okay, well, if they fixed it in PS4, they should have already fixed it before it went live.
Well, they ported over a different build of the game, or like an earlier build of the game, so that they could just go ahead and have it out.
9:02 p.m. message. He does eat bugs. He eats Alteroth in the 3rd gen. Oh, I guess that's a big enough bug.
Who?
The Alteroth. It's a big, if I remember correctly, it's a really, really big bug from Monster Hunter. Alteroth.
Alright. Are you guys going to the southwest or the eastern camp?
What are the numbers?
I haven't even joined the quest yet. I'm doing bounty stuff.
Oh, they were like ants. That's right. He did eat those ants, didn't he?
All right. What quest is this? Oh wait, there is no quest.
The pain from games is what it's called.
It's the Gajao quest. We're starting in Camp 1.
Camp 1, yeah.
Camp 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it does not give me the option to change it now, so I'll just fast travel there.
Yeah. I think you might actually be relatively close to their location from Camp 11 as well.
It should just go to Camp 1, honestly.
You know, I don't want to go to crafting menu. I want to go to manage items and clean out my inventory. Alright. I could actually use my switch axe for this one, but I'm not bothering to change now. However, Shelton will get to see me use my Gatling gun. I mean, if you go on to if you type in Monster Hunter waifus, you will get anthropomorphized versions of the monsters.
That doesn't surprise me.
I've seen the art. It's really well done.
And incredibly disturbing.
I've seen so there's a lewd version and a not lewd version. I've seen both. And you know, every day we stray a little bit further from God's light. But you know what? I'm not upset by it.
What is a gaiju?
Oh, they're giant catfish. They're down this way.
It's a giant pissanty fish. They're fucking irritating.
So, Shelton, you know how you have that big blue bar over your ammos?
Mm-hmm.
That is a special ability. That's your special ammo type based off of the type of bowgun that bowgun that you're using. You're using one that has the Wyvern Snipe, which is a single shot that pierces, and every time that it hits, it lands a separate sticky ammo.
So you want to try to get from head to tail with.
Yep. Whereas I am using one that has Wyvern Heat. I will show you what Wyvern Heat looks like in a second. Once we get down here to slay Gajao. If they're not all dead by the time we get here.
You know, I'm trying my best.
Okay, so this is Wyvern Heat. Behold.
Wyvern Heat is the Gatling gun.
And there it is. That was Wyvern Heat.
Very, very rapid fire.
Both have their uses. I would say so. The highest DPS is Wyvern Heat, but the most satisfying is Wyvern Heart.
Wyvern Snipe.
Wyvern Snipe, yeah.
Wyvern Snipe is the most fun to use when you can use it well. I find the Gatling more fun to take out large groups of monsters rather than a single monster at a time.
I thought there was a fucking... It's over there. Fuck. Roll.
What, the Excite Shroom or the...
The bones.
I'm just grabbing these Excite Shrooms. Need to make those Farcasters and stuff. How about Wyvern Target? I don't know what Wyvern Target is. This is the first I've heard of Wyvern Target. What is that?
There's not a Wyvern Target.
It might be an old Monster Hunter thing.
There's only two.
Wyvern Snipe and Wyvern Heat. Then there's technically the Wyvern.
There's only two genders.
Did you just say there's only two genders?
Yeah.
Then how do you explain Mew?
The Pokemon?
Yeah, Mew the Pokemon. It's not a gender.
If we're going by Pokemon lore, we're all just shit.
We're all just shit.
We're all just primordial shit. Look, there's like 18 Pokemon beginning of the worlds, so like...
It's like that what was the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question? That was just, it was like, what was the first Pokemon? Bulbasaur, Rhydon, Arceus, or Mew? Which is hilarious, because...
I just fucked everything.
What'd you do?
Congratulations.
Like...
God damn it. Fuck.
You're a better hunter than us.
This is why you don't stick your dick in random holes.
I don't doubt that you're a better hunter than us. We're just playing to have fun.
Who the fuck is throwing up hands with me?
That is Mordecai.
Is somebody shit talking?
Mordecai is shit talking. He's saying he's a better hunter than us.
Mordecai actually sucked my dick.
Look, dude, I guarantee if we were racing some Enter the Gungeon right now, I would sweep you under the table, alright? So watch your mouth.
You guys get too competitive about this shit. I'm finally going to get to use my Switch Axe. I've been trying to find an appropriate time to use this for a while now. Like 4 quests in a row now. Everybody, vote in chat. Which girl character do you think is cuter? Mine or Nathan's?
Definitely mine.
Well, I can't get a good look at my face. I'm gonna get a good look at your face really quick. There's Nathan's character. She has 2 different colored eyes. One is red, one is blue. She's got white hair and she's white skinned. And she's apparently invisible sometimes as well.
Bring skin color into this.
Because there's skin color is a thing that you can choose. We both made our characters white, but it's something that you can choose.
And then you have John's character that looks like a male.
I don't look like a male. Is it because I chose the short haircut?
Yes. I'm just fucking with you, dude.
The short haircut looks good on this character. Also, I have kick-ass, like, gold leaf around my eyes. I'm as like eccentric as you can get a character to look, without like short of turning their like skin green. Can you do green skin in this? I can't remember.
I think so. You get bases, and then I've seen pink skin. I know for a fact. Like just straight up.
I could
neon.
make Ashido.
Please don't. I don't even know what that is, and I don't want it.
It's a Boku no Hero character. It's Acid Girl.
Oh, please do.
I can make Ashido.
Please do, and use like poison weapons exclusively.
There aren't any. There wouldn't be. I guess the closest we could get to her would be dual swords. Just for the how she fights. What would Deku's Monster Hunter weapon be?
You know, I was actually thinking about this. So, Insect Glaive is a relative weapon, right?
The relative.
What if they added a weapon in World that was Brawler's gloves?
Yeah,
Like,
I would love for there to be a fisticuffs weapon.
Like a heavy, basically a heavy hitting, like you're up close like a dual blades, but it's a slower hit and it does more damage.
And it's blunt damage.
Yeah, it's all blunt damage.
You could either do slower, or you could do faster with better control over the combo, like you're an actual boxer. Like you could have boxing gloves or like boxing tape, and so your attacks are very fast. And you could have, you know, a combination of light and heavy attacks that are like, you know, a couple of quick jabs here and there, and then a really strong right hook or an uppercut and stuff like that. They could easily do it. My PS4 screen is broken at the top left corner, so I can't see my health or stamina, and yet I made it to Pink Rathian without dying. Matter of fact, I'm not a better hunter. I'm an extreme one.
Pink Rathian's not hard.
Get to me, like, get to me after you beat Arch-Tempered Kieran.
Get to me after you solo Arch-Tempered Valhazak.
That doesn't sound hard.
No, it's what was the other one? No, it is Arch-Tempered Valhazak. It was difficult. He literally one-shots you.
That sounds like he didn't have enough defense.
Did you not face Arch-Tempered Valhazak at all?
No, I stopped playing. I stopped playing the PS4 version after
God.
Kieran.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
I stopped playing after Arch-Tempered Kieran. So I also haven't fought Behemoth yet either.
So let's talk a little bit about Arch-Tempered Valhazak. Okay. So Arch-Tempered Valhazak, he doesn't spawn in his normal area. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He spawns up in the miasma already. Okay. So whenever you're fighting him originally, you're taking both his miasma hit and the other miasma hit.
I would like to remind you that my build made it that I did not take any miasma damage at all.
Okay, no, you would take. There's two different types of miasma damage. There's
my build for fighting Valhazak was proofed against both.
Did you have Effluvial Expert and miasma?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, that works.
I had a fluvial expert through a charm.
All right, so let's talk about the next portion of the fight. Any of his attacks, save for maybe his regular charges, would one-shot you. His breath attacks, all of them would one-shot you. No matter how much defense you had, no matter what you did, they would all one-shot you.
Shelton posted a quest.
They would one-shot you, John. And you would cry.
If that was becoming a problem, then I would just switch out to probably Gun Lance.
You can't.
Nathan, where did Mallory go?
She's probably on delivery, dude.
Oh.
I'm just telling you, man. Like, you say this, and on paper, it's gonna work, but in practice, it doesn't work.
It's all a matter of figuring out how to dodge it anyway. After all, remember, I got really, really good at dodging Valhazak attacks because I fought Valhazak.
It's not the same range. The breath attack is a lot bigger. You can't dodge it like normal anymore.
Are we talking about the beam? Are we talking about the beam, or are we talking about the overall like breath?
This one is the beam, but he uses the beam a lot more in his Arch-Tempered form.
I'm gonna save being worried about him until I have to fight him before.
Well, he's not even in this version of the game yet.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is like until I have a chance to fight him on the PC version, I'm just not gonna worry too much about it.
Honestly, the only real way you can fight him is basically solo him, because you really can't trust other people.
Use a tranquilizer to capture the monster alive.
Oh yeah.
So there's tranks and stuff in the box, but I've already grabbed a set. So
Yeah, I've got trank ammo. Does that work?
that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, trank ammo
Okay,
works. There's
But
regular,
don't use it until
he's in a trap.
There's a time to use your to capture. Whenever the monster starts limping away, he can be caught in a trap, whether it be shock or pitfall. And as well, when he is in that trap, you can use trank ammo or a trank bomb to force him, like pretty much capture him and knock him out, and the quest ends.
Okay. Well, it only lets me carry 4 trank shots, so hopefully that's enough.
You usually only need 2.
Only 2, okay.
I don't know how much trank ammo you need.
All right. I'm just getting.
I thought I was following one of you, but apparently I'm wrong. And I was going, what in the world? Okay.
Did your neck snap?
It just completely whipped me around. Yeah, like locked me onto something.
I never experienced that as bad as anybody else.
Oh, Nathan's up here. Okay, that's why I found one. Because Nathan's up here fucking
Did you
it
know
up.
that the gas in the veil is just Gyros farts? It's more than that, but. But
It's that sexy hit for 1 damage.
Okay, so with bow guns, there's a critical range.
yeah, you know how. So it goes from like the barely any reticle to like a pale yellow reticle to an orange reticle that has a second circle on it.
Oh shit!
If you're using regular ammo, you'll want to get in the range where you can have the 2 circles. Wild swing!
Sticky ammo doesn't matter though.
Yeah, sticky ammo and slicing ammo, it won't matter. I'm not doubting that.
Man.
Mordecate.
Just let me know when I need to swap over to the trank ammo.
You'll
It's gonna be a minute.
yeah.
You'll know.
It'll be near the end of the fight, dude.
Alright, I need you to quit this shit, buddy.
Oh, my wild swinging?
Yeah.
Can I stagger you guys by shooting you?
It depends
really
on
like
how
to
heavy
avoid
the
that.
ammo shot is.
If it's a cluster bomb, I will be very upset.
Oh, they increased the speed that the switch axe users walk in switch axe mode. Either that or I'm just not used to it.
It's they've not really changed anything, man. It's sword mode that is the slow mode.
Why?
It's
I already knew
basically
that.
The same,
I already knew sword mode
it's
was slow.
basically okay. It's basically the same speed as a great sword. Are you on top of it? Oh, kind of.
I'm just doing my switch axe thing. Also,
What the fuck was that?
I'm using exhaust ammo or exhaust files. I have to get used to using the radial menu of the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, I just haven't even bothered trying to touch this game with keyboard and mouse. I've just been using the controller.
It's best to play with it's best to play with a controller. Like keyboard and
Damn
mouse
it!
definitely feels
Oh,
weird.
that was right on his head.
Did you actually hit him?
No.
Like it didn't look like you hit him.
But if that would have hit him, that would have been a knockout.
Mm-hmm.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, Nathan.
Sheldon, I'm not actually gonna hit you.
Please don't.
Oh! You're just across that.
Not him.
That is
That
a
is not the
bear
right
off.
enemy.
That's the right way we're supposed to go, though. You just gotta take out the bear off first.
Just run past him. You don't have to take out anybody. He will literally not give a shit about you.
Oh, really?
Wee.
Also, Kuliyaku is tired.
Oh,
Can you hit with tank ammo now?
No, not yet.
No, not now.
We have to trap him first.
He will be in a trap.
Now we need to trap him.
Yeah, now would be.
Okay, now hit him.
Now trank ammo.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Whew. All in a day's work.
Yeah, this honestly, the hardest part about this quest is that you have to capture him, and that if you do,
Whoa, holy shit. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Did you guys hear that?
No.
No.
Sounded like somebody else's voice.
Wasn't me, or...
That was really weird.
Spoopy. Ooh.
Ooh.
By the way...
there's some yellow exclamation marks out here, so I'm still out here. I'm gonna go around and catch them real quick.
Alright.
Okay.
I don't really have any reason to be down there other than to be, periodically collecting my, my tree.
Endemic life researcher.
Oh, the endemic life researcher. Subsequently, catching endemic life is an easy way to get a lot of research points as well, and it gets you pets for your house.
Oh, okay. That's just research point thingy. Okay, there was only one exclamation. Oh no, there's another one. Okay, I'm gonna go grab this other one real quick. Quicksand patch. That does not sound good. I'm actually not entirely sure how much 1.25 grams of caffeine is in retrospect. Like, I don't know.
It's not a good amount.
Not a good amount?
It's not a good... I mean, when I say it's not a good amount, I don't mean that it's a small amount. I mean that it's entirely too much.
Oh.
Like, over a day, it would just make you feel really, really bad. If taken all at once, it would kill you.
Huh. How about that?
Well, I know what I'm doing with my life.
Better just start snorting caffeine.
I recently discovered what my death would be.
What's that?
Panera Bread makes bread bowls with macaroni and cheese in them.
Oh yeah. They're fucking fire.
Carbohydrates.
They are fire. Like really, really good.
And so I saw it, and I realized that was what was going to kill me.
It's usually the only thing I eat at Panera Bread, actually. And I don't go all that often. There's not one here, but
their chicken Alfredo is not bad. It's pretty good. It's either their chicken Alfredo or it's I can't remember if it's the chicken Alfredo or if it's something else, but it's something chicken based. That's usually what I would get, but after seeing the bread bowl, and you can get a double bread bowl now, so you can get like potato soup in one and macaroni and cheese, and it's all one gigantic loaf of bread.
I think I just came a little bit.
It's just so good. I have a Panera Bread within walking distance from my work.
That's not fair, dude. How come we don't get a Panera Bread? We're just getting a cookout, and I'm ready for it, man.
Oh, cookout's so good. It's so cheap. It's so good.
Oh, that is a Diablo. No, thank you.
Why are you still in the thing?
Because I got exclamation marks that I'm grabbing, and this Diablo is right here at this exclamation mark.
Oh, he's in the expedition.
He's getting bounties from the
from the expedition. The expedition.
Is it below this part? Do I need to like stand here and? I don't get it.
Can you show me your weapons? Let's see here. I've got mostly just the base weapons aside from the ones that I've like spent the time to upgrade. So.
Oh, I think I just have to track the Diablo. I'm not gonna do that.
I got the
right
Carapace Buster. Which can I? There's no way of turning around in the inventory screen, is there? Is there? Can I? Oh yeah, I can rotate the character. Okay, so there's my starting one. Then there's just the regular Buster sword that the game starts you with. There's the regular Iron Katana. I've got the Blazing Edge Sword and Shield, which is the Anjanath one. I've got the Jagras Sword and Shield. And I've got the Blooming Knife, which is the Kuliaku, or not the Kuliaku, the Puke Puke Poison Sword. Got the standard starting swords. I've got the Kulu Beak Hammer. Got the regular hammer. Got
you know what quest I just got?
What?
We get to capture a Bela.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's a fun quest, actually.
Alright, let's see what all I've got available. Optional.
Like, honestly, the shit monsters don't come until Devil Joe.
Oh, it's a Baroth, not a Baloth. Whoops. Should I be starting at 1 or 11?
1. For Baroth.
11.
11? Oh, right, 11, yes.
Hola! Okay, alright, I'm ready then. I think this is the Baroth quest I was just talking about. This is the only other optional quest I had. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. It gets quiet like that. I don't know if, you know, Discord kicked me out or what.
No, we can hear you. Sorry, I'm just debating on which weapons I want to use this time around.
Let me...
I'm gonna go with this one. But I should get the proper loadout. Use this loadout and then switch weapons from that weapon to this weapon. And manage items.
If I go in my room, can we still depart on the quest?
If you go to your room inside the game?
No.
No, I think it'll kick us all.
It doesn't even let you go into your room.
Okay, I know where I was looking for. I was just looking for an item box. I remember where one's at now.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, the only one I could think of was the one in my room. But I think there's one up here by the lady. Yes, there is.
There's one up your butthole.
What the fuck is it doing up there, Nathan?
I put it up there.
When have you had time?
Oh, there's always time for butthole ammo.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What's up?
I drove 28 miles total for my or 38 miles total for my fucking road recently.
Why?
Because I had my last delivery after Beersheba.
Beersheba, not Beersheba. I don't give a fuck what that GPS says. It's Beersheba.
I know, and they call it Spivey.
Beersheba Road.
Listen, there's a place near me that's just called Walter Shirley Road. And the GPS refuses to call it anything other than Walter Shirley Road. So the day I believe what a fucking GPS is telling me is the correct way to pronounce something is the day that I give up on humanity.
Okay, I don't think we're waiting on you to depart, but while we're waiting, I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
Alright.
I feel like one of you guys have a body pillow with Monster Musume on the front. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Monster Musume is an anime about a guy who dates a bunch of monsters.
The snake girl and the harpy girl.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna piss. I'll be right back.
Alright.
The appropriate response. Man, I can't wait to actually have real life, or not real life, but real meals again on this game.
Oh yeah, where it's like it consistently maxes you out on health and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too much of an anime freak? Eh. I like anime a lot.
Same.
What happened?
What?
What did you do, Shelton?
What was that?
Mooney, what did you do?
Well, I was taking a piss, and the door started opening, so I put my hand on the door to stop it from opening.
Well, you gotta keep that.
Awesome. I was just like, oh.
It kicked you out again, Shelton.
It kicked him, yeah, to AFK. Hold on, I can fix it.
You do not need to be right here.
Yeah,
I think we officially hit the hour since I made the hour rule. So I guess the Discord just does not recognize Shelton as being part of it.
This plate.
Capture a barra. Okay, let's go.
Just give me like one. Just one good one though, you know? Not like a giant, but not like a
Is Monster Hunter a 3D anime? Monster Hunter's pretty anime. What are your opinions on Monster Hunter? Is it anime?
Because it's Little Caesars and they make everything difficult. Thank you so much.
You're not fucking welcome. What? What are you doing?
Let's all calm down. Let's all calm down here.
I'm really not.
My ears.
It is my sense of humor. When was the last time they went outside? I don't know. I just came back.
I let them back in like 45 minutes ago, but when I let them in, they had been barking for a while. Like I kind of forgot they were out there, and I took my headset off, and they were barking. I was like, oh, they've probably been out there for a minute. Okay.
You know what we did?
There's the next snap.
I don't like that.
Yep.
But I can pick it up.
What kind of pizza did you guys get?
It's sausage.
Sausage. Oh, okay, okay.
Sausage.
Sausage.
Pizza. Why would you get sausage?
Some people like sausage.
Monster Hunter versus Monster Musume. How about Monster Hunter cross Monster Musume? The real question is, if we did that, would we get a game where we hunt the Monster Musume monsters? Or would we get a dating sim all about dating the Monster Hunter monsters?
That's a really good question.
Is that a good question, Sheldon?
Yes, it is. These are the questions that are important.
Now would be a good time to use your Wyvern Snipe, by the way.
Let me try that shit out.
You used it sideways.
I used it sideways? I don't know what that means. But alright.
So it pierces the monster, right? So
okay.
Similar to pierce ammo,
okay.
you kind of want to go head to toe on him to get the best effect out of it.
I was earlier when you said that I needed to go head to toe. I was like, I don't know what that means, but alright, I'll go with it.
Surprise, motherfucker. Baroth just shows up out of nowhere.
Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Oh god. Thank you.
And so you see how the blue bar is slowly filling back up now?
Yeah.
When it's full again, you can use the snipe again.
God fucking damn it.
He's asleep.
Yeah.
Don't shoot him. Do not shoot him.
No! Stop! He's gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up.
No, he's not.
He's not. Oh
There's
my
not.
God. Alright.
Excuse me.
Do you have wake up or do I have wake up?
I have wake up.
I have a bomb, if that's what you're asking.
No.
Not cluster bomb.
No!
Great wake
Oh, I
up.
messed it up.
Amazing
I'm
wake
sorry.
up. 10 out of 10. Would wake up
sorry.
again.
I'm so sorry. I messed it up.
Oh no! Please don't hit me!
That's why I was asking if you did or I did, because mine is guaranteed.
I tried to get it to work properly, John. Damn.
Hey. Baby Billy
I was trying to
wants
get a fucking super anti-elemental discharge on it, but I couldn't. It's an accident.
I just shot my sniper shot into a hill.
I didn't mean to just hit him with a weak ass hit to the face.
Billy wants that is true.
Let me dodge roll, please! I hate reloading. I can't roll when I'm reloading and it sucks.
Swapping ammo is so much easier on keyboard because it's just roll the mouse wheel.
Are you both using fucking bowguns?
Yeah, we're both using heavy bowguns. You're the only melee here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, get back up. Get back up.
Shit. Come on. Damn it.
Oh.
I'm trying to get his tail. I forgot I could have four. I have four ammo slots for slicing ammo in this one.
No. I'm working on roll over with her, but get her to lay down. Lay down. She knows. Just tell her. Don't hit hands. Hey, lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl.
Stop running hair off. Come back here.
Lay down. Lay down.
I demand reparations.
Lay down. Lay down. Good girl.
Let's fucking go.
I'm not funny.
Did we get his tail yet? No, we haven't. Okay. I couldn't see from my angle.
Alright, he's getting a little bit too far up this way.
Oh, he's limping. We need to cap him. Hit him with the drink bombs.
Nice.
Shelton, you were laying down to do a sniper shot.
Yeah, I know. I tried to like unload it, but it would not let me.
You just have to hit B again.
At that point, it didn't matter anyway, just because he was already
Well, so if you
like limping.
I mean, since he threw the trank bombs, yes, but if he had been caught in the trap and then you killed him, he would have still died.
Yeah. That's why I did not shoot him.
My Palico gained extra experience for not being in that fight.
Freaking freeloaders.
They really are free.
Not doing anything, gets all the experience.
They are the worst of the freeloaders.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
As sad as it sounds, I have gotten used to the 30 FPS again. My brain just has a variable frame rate. That's something I forgot to do earlier today, was set, what's it called? My screen's probably been, like, really orange the entire time because I'm currently using, that one app that makes the screen, this one, Flux. Let's disable until sunrise. Ah, much better. There's the true Monster Hunter color. Much bluer than I had.
You're playing with an orange screen the entire time?
Yeah. It happens slowly over time, so I don't notice it, and I don't mind it. I like the flux, but if I'm streaming, then the capture card actually captures the flux.
That's funny as well.
Also, I do still use a capture card to capture even my PC, because it means that switching between my PlayStation, and let's say I wanted to rapidly switch out and play my my Nintendo Switch for a bit, well, I just have to turn the Switch on and wait for it. Does that turn on the Switch? There we go. And just like that, now I'm streaming the Switch. And if I want to go back, I just have to find my multi-remote, which is missing now. This is a good sign. This is exactly what I needed to happen. That I went to go and show off my system, and now I don't have the remote to get Monster Hunter back. Oh, there it is. Found it. Now, bam. Monster Hunter's back. I want to move this chat over here, though. The problem with doing that is now everything is defaulted to opening up on the main screen. Ah, streamception! Alright. What are we waiting on doing right now?
I'm crafting some stuff right now.
Ah.
But I don't think I have any more optional quests. I think the next one will just be a main quest.
Alright.
Let me check.
What is your next main quest?
That's a good question. Let me find out.
Baroth, so I think Toby?
Might be Toby next. If it's Toby, I might want something other than what I just pulled out.
No, it's Giratotus.
Okay, oh, it's Giratotus. Okay, then I'm fine.
It's fucking trash fish.
Let's go, fucking go, junkfish.
Literally the worst monster in the game.
They try to make it a very scary moment in the game because they're just like, oh, this thing that attacked, oh, it wasn't the Giratotus that did this, what could it have possibly been? They don't even let the Giratotus be the scariest monster on its own quest. I just realized that. They don't even let the Giratotus be the scariest monster on its own quest.
We got a new target! It's this thing that did not produce these spikes.
Wait.
Oh, it's only. I said I had to do this by myself.
Yeah, up to a certain point, only after a while can we join the quest.
Okay.
You have to basically watch the starting cutscene of every assigned quest before we can join with you. Like, if you hadn't disconnected on the Baroth hunting quest, then right as soon as you had first met the Baroth, we would have been able to jump into your quest and helped you.
Okay, so at what point will you guys be able to join this one?
As soon as you meet and start the fight with the Giratotus.
Okay.
So you'll be fighting by yourself for a couple of seconds while Nathan and I run in.
Actually, I go in at 10:30. Yeah. So I forgot to schedule somebody before.
I've gotten used to the PC controls.
Then use it, dude.
I have been. I mean, I prefer controller, but considering I keep forgetting to charge my controller, well, actually my controller's at full charge right now if I wanted to use it.
Not only did I fully see them.
What would an anime Cha-Cha and Kayamba look like? I have to look those up. I have not seen those monsters. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Let's see here. Monster Hunter Cha-Cha. Oh, that's right. That's what a Cha-Cha is. He's from Monster Hunter 3. He's like the thing that replaced the Palico for exactly one thing. And then everybody was like, shut up, give us the Palico back. And then the Kayamba. Oh, is Kayamba the other one?
It's like the flavoring or some shit that are good for you.
Yeah, Kayamba is the other one.
But like a couple are.
Hey, Kerman. Welcome out to the stream.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
You're supposed to be headed toward the water where we fought the catfish.
As soon as I said that, I got like a thing.
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be headed toward the water where you first fought the catfish. Remember that quest a while back where we did the catfish quest?
Like the Jason dude tortured dude, buddy.
The cat.
Okay. Yeah, I found some old splinter thorns.
Yeah,
those are from a monster that you don't get to fight until like right at the end of the actual main story. Or do you even fight him in the main story? Do you only do you not fight him until the high rank?
You fight him after you fight him before you can fight any of the other elders.
It's been real, boy.
You have to beat him so that the other elder dragons come back.
Ah. Hey, dead man.
Hello.
Say hello to Kerman.
Kerman Kane?
He's mad because his name is actually pronounced Sermon, but it's spelled with a C, so I just call him Kermit. Because he reminds me of Kermit the Frog.
Hi, Sturman. I'm not a jackass like John or Pally. Sorry.
But you are a jackass. You're just a jackass of your own breed.
I call people by their preferred names, John. God, there's only 2 genders.
And yet you consistently not call me by what I've been asked to call on stream. You are your own brand of asshole.
It's an accident, though.
Okay, I think I found it. I'm gonna cutscene now.
Okay, yeah. After the cutscene, we'll be able to join you.
I've known you for, I don't know, the better part of 10 years.
I mean, yes. What is that? 8? I think we've known each other for 8 years, 9 years, somewhere in there.
I've known you for longer than Shelton.
Yeah, I've known you longer than Shelton as well. And I met Shelton in a state similar to what he sounds like now. Because I only remember, like, my first memories of Shelton were, man, that kid just does not have a good microphone. Can we join yet?
No, I'm still in the cutscene.
Oh, right. I guess we're just gonna spam join quest until we can.
Okay, now you can join. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, do I have to back all the way out?
Yeah, it made me back all the way out.
Yeah, you're broke.
Let's go beat a trash fish to death.
I'm on my way. I'm on the case. I think they would be 14-year-old girls with the shotgun masks and still fight a lot, but when they dance, they heal you and dance sexually and distract the monsters.
What are we talking about and why?
The companions from Monster Hunter 3. I
What?
feel uncomfortable.
What? What?
So instead of having palicos in Monster Hunter 3, you eventually, throughout the plot of the game, get 2, like, little, like, acorn-headed dudes. And Mordecate, or Mordecate in chat, was basically saying that he imagines them as anime girls.
Why? And why did they have to be 14?
I don't know.
Mordecai, we need to have a conversation. Just have a seat over there.
So far, that's the only thing I don't like about playing on the PC is that you have to pull up your slinger menu. You press.
I forgot to get my puddle pods.
There's some puddle pods like right over here, aren't there? Ah, I was trying to land the hit.
Ah, yes. A fish I could not see intercepted all 3 of those shots. 10 out of 10. Quality.
Yep. The hitboxes in this game are not as good as other games.
Really?
I blew up the tail.
Nice.
What's so bad about anime monster girls? Nothing in particular. It's just that you're. We're all adults, and talking about sexualized 14-year-olds just does not sit well with us. Well, I speak for myself in saying that, but I believe I speak for everyone here.
You know, yeah. Oh, Shelton got booted again.
Oh, did he? I was like, Shelton, do I not speak for you, sir, or something? This is something I need to hear.
What did you say, huh?
Are you back, Shelton?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh god.
God.
Thank you, Mordecai.
Good thing I didn't have any files.
Got him.
Bam,
Ooh,
what a
that,
good
was
one.
that was good. I was waiting for him to roll over again and stop moving.
That was a
Did
good
you hit
one.
him with a snipe?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Awesome.
All the way up the length of his tail.
That's great.
I was like, what does that sound? That sounds strange.
That sounds like...
A wedge beetle. What is that? Oh, I can grapple. What?
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll
dude,
learn to
your
use
life
this. You'll
changes.
learn this very quickly. That is one of the best modes of transportation in this game, especially when you get to the Coral Highlands.
This game is already a 10 out of 10 if it's got a grappling hook.
It's got a grappling hook.
You can grapple onto,
You can grapple onto monsters sometimes, like wing drakes.
Holy where? Hello there, how are you?
Mount! It's not a real mount, though. It's just explosive mount. Some might argue is better than a real mount.
Well,
Get him over here.
never mind, I'm not gonna say that. It's not appropriate.
You walked into my paralysis trap.
Oh,
That was meant to catch the monster.
so we have to kill this one, right? We don't have to capture it?
Yeah, we have to kill this one. Oh, actually, we could kill or capture. If we had the kill stuff, then we could. Oh, CPQ's on our way.
Oh! I can't see him.
He's rolling in dirt. Get him. Stop him from uncleaning himself.
God damn it, I got his muck.
Oh my god, I spent so long trying to line that shot up, and then the moment I pull the trigger, he disappears underground.
Ah.
Yeah.
Welcome to being a heavy bowgun user that likes to use the sniper. Carry me with you. Damn it. He dropped me. No, don't wild swing right now. I need you to attack. Oh, he's running away is what's happening right now.
Yeah. Yes!
What? Oh, you mounted him like midway down.
Calculated. It really was.
You promise?
I promise.
Can't buck me off right now. Man, we are just laying into this asshole.
Nice.
There's something really odd about this.
Yeah, the keyboard and mouse controls are not bad. They are very much different than using a controller, but they are very serviceable actually. Like if I did not have, like, you know how everybody's just like, you gotta play with a controller, you gotta play with a controller. I don't necessarily think you have to anymore. I think anybody who gets good enough with a keyboard and mouse would be able to be just as competitive. Talked about anime,
What?
I talk about anime tons, see how you guys react. Funny, weird, lonely, depressed, concerned types of feelings. It's not so much that, it's the way that you're talking about anime. It's weird.
Hey, Shelly.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, you know. Just
My character.
giant catfish.
To me, it looked like my character was checking you out.
You see something you like?
Are you asking me or?
No, I'm just saying, like, your character is, like, checking out his character.
My character is pretty good looking.
I was about to say it's hard to make a bad-looking character in Monster Hunter, and then I realized it's really not. It's very easy to make a dumb-looking character in Monster Hunter.
Gather around, everyone. We're ready to begin. What are we beginning?
Oh, is this his first assault? Oh, no, no, it couldn't be his first assault on the Zora
Nah,
Magdaros yet,
this
can it?
Nah, this is Toby Kadachi.
Ah,
We
Gotta
now
get rid of Toby.
know
Gotta
where
get
Zero
rid of
Mag-
Toby. Get rid of Toby. Get rid of Anjanath, and then we're Zora Magdaros.
Tobert Kadachi.
Tobert Kadogao.
It's your turn. Stop waiting.
Have you gone mad? Capture it?
What are
We're gonna
his... Oh yeah,
capture it.
Zora Magdaros.
We're gonna capture it.
I have no anything about what Toby Kadachi is strong or weak against.
He's weak against poison,
Don't feel bad, John. I have no idea.
and he's weak against water.
He's weak against water?
Yes.
Hmm.
So these ammo types that have red X's over them, do I just not have the right gun to shoot them?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yes, yeah, you would have to have the correct gun to shoot certain ammos. Though I will say the elemental ammos in this one aren't nearly as good as the elemental ammos were in older Monster Hunter games.
So you can go to so you can get if you press the start button and go over, like press the right trigger and all that, you'll have like certain menus pertaining to your character. Yours should say all the ammo types you can use. If not, you can go look at it in the smithy.
Like, does that mean I can't use it at all for a heavy bow gun, or I just don't have the right kind of heavy bow gun to use?
Don't have
You
the right
don't have
kind
the right
of...
kind.
Yep. There are certain ammos that only the heavy bow gun can use over the light bow gun, but that's not the same thing as the difference between one bow gun over the other being able to use certain things like, you know, however many slicing ammo you have in a single clip, or however many...
Heavy bow guns, just in general, have access to basically every at some point, like at
That is
some,
the most
at some
mom thing
weaponry.
I think I've ever heard.
Light bow guns are more more mobile, less versatile, but they have you can move at regular speed while they're drawn.
Let's see, I have your old headphones in here, and the cable's right there. We just have to plug in. We have to move some of the cables around.
Oh, then let's pray about it.
Well, no, it's just doing
Yes.
this.
I'm missing one ingredient for the next upgrade for my bow gun, and it's all question marks. I don't know what it is.
I found these in anticipation.
Yeah, it's just from a monster later on in the game.
Alright.
That's Shelton's microphone, who is using like a Bluetooth headset in the living room.
Yeah, Mallory's got Tokyo Ghoul on, and she's sitting like right next to me, so.
She should watch Neo Yokio instead.
Yes!
Damn.
Fucking love Neo Yokio.
Neo Yokio is a joke.
It's the best joke. Little Russian baby.
But recognized as a joke by all who have ever watched it.
When can I have my pillow back?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, sneaky boy. Hi, honey.
Where
Oh my god.
is-
These chaps have crotch straps.
Yes!
Nice.
I am also wearing the chaps now because I'm using a build that could benefit from the critical hit damage.
I have to hold mine over and talk your
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
So I found out tonight that a lot of the people that we know are probably not going to do staff on Comic-Con this year or next year. Because they're kind of tired of working, they want to take a year off.
Alright.
I think Hannah has encouraged them to do so because we've seen how much fun she's had.
Yeah, she had a lot of fun.
So now she's not doing it. Ricey's not doing it. I don't think Sam's gonna do it. Helene said that she wouldn't if I wouldn't.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't imagine myself being at Comic-Con without working there.
yeah, I mean, but the thing is, when I'm free, I'm not free at the same time as you. And if I don't work it, I could volunteer, and like 6 or 7 of those hours could just be making sandwiches for the staff.
True.
They'd probably be like, yes, please, let that be your volunteering hours. And then I would be free for every time that you're free.
True.
And I would still get my
Your
money back if I volunteered and just made sandwiches and stuff.
You wouldn't get the room, but you'd get everything
Yeah, and if I'm
else.
sharing it with 4 other girls, then
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
that's true because if Hannah, Ricey, and Sam.
And then if I do it, Helene says she would, so.
Turn it up?
Yes, I need you not to.
Did you know Based on Zeus is coming to
It's
Monster
not about you,
Hunter?
it's not about you.
Interesting. Okay, are we ready to hunt?
We're waiting on Nathan to come back from the bathroom.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah. What do I need to do? Speak. Botnet.
This will be the last hunt that I can do for the night. After
school
that,
tomorrow
I've
then.
got school in the morning.
Alright.
So whenever Nathan gets back, we can go on this hunt, and then it'll be the last one that I do tonight.
Alright.
I'm switching over to the controller, though, because I'm using Sword and Shield, and I have a feeling it's not going to feel as good on keyboard and mouse.
I have returned.
Maybe not. I have no idea, dude.
Well, so the Switch Axe felt pretty good on it, so I bet it would, but I'm using the... I'm not going to use a great sword against Tobi Kadachi, I'm sorry. Dude's way too fucking fast. Unless I was using crit draw, but I'm not. Because there's no like actual setup for crit draw this early on.
Parking level at 5th floor secure. En route to rendezvous.
Why is there like a caution symbol next to Nathan's name?
Because I am the danger.
It was because you were AFK.
Yeah.
I've never been in the Gathering Hub long enough to see somebody go AFK.
If we got a 4th member, we could run just a straight cool Terrossi
Yep.
and just reap all of the rewards on our own.
Yep.
Like we
Is
wouldn't
Monster
have
Hunter
to-
World downloadable? Monster Hunter World is downloadable through Steam, and I have it downloaded on my PlayStation 4. But is it free downloadable somewhere? Not legally. And I think you wouldn't be able to have access to the online if you did it illegally. And then at that point, why are you even playing Monster Hunter?
I mean, I'm sure there are some workarounds for that somewhere.
I'm sure. And I'm sure they work better than the current version of Steam.
Maybe, yeah.
When you spend over an hour and a half just sort of scrolling through possible fixes to the network issues caused by the official servers, and private servers aren't allowed, maybe there's a better option.
I need to find that pig again.
Oh, Poogie?
Ah, there he is. Found him. Yeah.
So,
My Pixel's still wearing his Anjanath armor.
I had agreed to do a slutty Powerpuff Girls cosplay group.
What?
Hey, what? Hey, what now?
Huh?
I have agreed to be a part of a slutty Powerpuff Girls cosplay group. I'm doing Princess.
I mean, hey, you know, whatever.
Alrighty then.
What you vote, I guess.
You know,
So we're doing
John,
that
you
on
might have
AWA.
picked- For Paladin, you might have picked yourself up a good one, I guess.
Well, I remind you that we actually did a group costume of Jacket and Jacket at MomoCon.
It was dumb.
Which was I was Jacket from Hotline Miami. I had my chicken mask and my vest and everything, and my jacket and everything. And she was Jacket, spelled Q-U-E-T, Jacket.
It's probably C-Q-U-E-T-T-E.
Yeah.
It actually does not work if you call Jacket by his real name.
Where?
His real name is Richard.
Richard.
Pig bitch, where
Richarina.
are you? Oh, there you are.
But anyway, it was Jacket and Jacket. And hers was that she was wearing the jacket open, you had a crop top and some booty shorts on,
Yeah.
and fishnets.
Yeah. Which I got for $2.
The fishnets or the booty shorts?
The fishnets. Booty shorts were like 10.
I was like, where are
Do I have a
you
ghillie mantle now? Does that just like stealth me?
where are you getting $2 booty shorts?
eBay. And if they're $2 booty shorts, they're one size
Gilly
fits all,
Mantle
which
is
means one
really
size
good
fits size 2.
If you just need to get away from the
I don't know if I would trust $2 booty shorts from eBay. That sounds like how you get herpes.
I mean, almost all the clothing you order comes in a pre-sealed package anyway, with tags on them.
Okay. Alright, I'm about to accept this, what is it, Toby Kadachi?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Yeah, Toby Kadachi.
He is my favorite monster.
He's your favorite monster, what?
He's my favorite monster in Monster Hunter World.
Really? The Toby Kadachi is?
Yep. He's my favorite design.
I could actually, okay, yeah, I can agree. Toby Kadachi has one of the better designs. He's new to this game. They have a surprisingly low pool of monsters given the beginning of this game, but then again, this is also like, you know, before they kept continuing adding stuff in, like with G rank, because usually Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, you have to do the cutscene first.
Yeah, you gotta do the cutscene before we can join.
Oh, this is...
It's an
different.
assigned quest.
Okay.
Also, I found this for $16 plus shipping
Also,
on Amazon.
I would
From
say
May.
probably
That's
once
me.
you get that cutscene back
From
out,
May,
because
not to
it
me.
is a distance for us to get back there.
If
Okay.
they made a white version of that, I would ask for it so that I could be the white blood cell.
9 colors. Let's see.
The white blood cell's a little bit different than that, though, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's
it
like
is.
it's like an actual like a two-piece. It's not a not like a jumpsuit.
Yeah, they don't have white anyway.
So whose idea was it to do a slutty?
Nathan, we've moved on past this conversation.
Paladin,
No,
do you
you
want to
know-
guess whose idea it was?
I have a feeling I know whose idea it was.
Who do you think it was?
Was it Hikari?
It was Hikari. And she's roped 4 other people into it.
Of course she has.
Brycey's gonna be Professor Utonium.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wait, who are
There's
the
gonna be a sexy professor.
Yes, a sexy, gender-bent Professor Utonium. I know Sam is one of them. I don't know who. I have no idea who the other person is.
I was gonna say, I figured it was gonna be, because Sam, Hikari, and Ricey did
Totally
spies together, which is perfect because they're all like.
Yeah, they are.
It's perfect.
They want me and Brett to join as Mandy and the girl you get in the 5th season.
The girl in the blue jumpsuit?
Yeah. I don't remember her name.
I don't remember her name either.
No one's gonna remember her.
You can stay in that fight, Shelton. It is just gonna take us some time to hook there.
I don't even know where the damn thing is.
Just keep following the footsteps, my man.
What footsteps? I haven't found any footsteps.
Go to Area 11. Go to Camp 11, I mean.
Okay.
Are you thirsty, little one?
And just start looking around. Look around that large area. I believe it's Area 14 is where the you can actually start finding the footsteps. But they're around in that area, and you can just start following them.
Are you sure it's in Area 14? Because the biggest area I see on here is 12.
It's whatever area is closest. That is a large area to Camp 11.
The large area next
way
to
to
Camp
look
11.
into the map without actually like
I don't think so. You have to be in there. I'm positive though, Shelton. I did this quest today.
I found it.
All right, see you later, Mordecai.
The dude who was caught and imprisoned, and a crazy detective tortured him, and he snapped and broke out. And so he tortured, like he takes victims and tortures him the way he was. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna get something like this on me. Wait, I'm not sure. Maybe like on my other account, like over here.
Oh, she doesn't do anything in this version. The event manager doesn't do anything because you don't get to set up your own squads. It's all done through Steam.
Oh, that's shitty. Oh, come on, she's gotta do something.
Paladin, if you want good fabric for a good price, you're gonna have to go with coveralls.
Yeah, I know.
What is? Are they just talking?
I have to go back and get this and stuff because I really flared up, so I can see like in part of help.
It's very loud.
I don't know what you want me to do about that.
I don't know. Set the sensitivity on the microphone lower.
They're literally sitting like right next to me.
Ah. Don't forget to see my channel. I also do Monster Hunter. All right, I'll check that out. I've already eaten.
I really like this because I really like flowers. I want to get a nice one. Yes. I still want my lighter. I'm probably gonna do like my upper arm. This will be small, but not like all the way. Just like medium. I want to get something along the back of my like.
You ate that meal very quickly, Nathan.
What?
You ate that meal very quickly. I literally watched you sit down, the meal materialized in front of you, and then it was all gone again. I'm just sitting here drinking. You know the best part about doing all this drinking is though? Whenever I just had to stand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
my god.
Nathan,
great.
Nathan, get over here. Ah. But here's the thing. If I don't move now from then, yeah.
You just get comfortable.
Just lay out.
That's great.
You can do that at any of the tables up here, including the ones like up toward the top. This one is just like the big group area, but then you can also you can choose to sleep as well. Or you can fall asleep like this.
That just looks terribly uncomfortable.
And the armor helps support you the most.
Your back is broken.
Then we can cheer.
You can cheer while wearing your rack of ribs.
It's not a rack of ribs, it's Baroth armor. Okay.
It looks like a rack of ribs.
Okay, I'm out of the cutscene, but I quit the HQ, so.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Together, yeah. Hey, Nathan, when John gets up, I think I'm gonna go back to Gungeon.
So, what?
I said when John gets up after this, I think I'm gonna go back to Gungeon.
Okay. Is John getting off after this?
I'm getting off after this quest.
Oh.
I have school in the morning.
Are you guys still in my thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
we just need to. Well, no, we have to. Like you, whenever you start the quest, we can join it again.
Okay.
I'll probably keep playing a little bit if y'all don't mind.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I have no preference for how much you play the game because I'll say whoever's furthest behind will always be who we end up playing with, like whoever we end up like actually doing the thing with.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Okay, maybe.
And that was letters with the people on Shelton's microphone.
Serve 'em back.
Ah. All right, let us hunt an electric flying squirrel.
Me too.
Shelton, you may want to grab some of the null berries from the items chest.
Some of the what now? The who right now?
The null berries.
What do they do?
Go to your items chest. So whenever
Up here. This blue chest right here always has provisions in it.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember where it was.
Hey, Stitch Hunter!
Toby Kadachi is when we first start seeing status ailment.
Technically, Giratotus was.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Yeah, his are not nearly as life-threatening as Toby's.
I need to mine some more ore for this next set of armor I want to get.
You can do stuff like that in the quest log as well. Or not the quest log. You can do that kind of stuff in the expeditions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's something that you can kind of be doing like randomly as you play. But yeah.
That's typically what I do.
I'll probably do it in my own time, sometime tomorrow after I get off work.
Mm-hmm.
I get off at 12, so after that I really don't have shit to do. So.
I found Toby, and he's really mad at me now.
I don't know where you guys are. You guys kind of left me.
If you hit select, you can.
I'm following the scout bugs now, or the scout flies.
Yeah, the scout flies will take you to where you need to be going, because I think now that we've technically discovered the monster, you should be able to see it as well.
Y'all don't know way too much about this game.
Ow! Get down! Down! Ow!
Watch the airship. That's right. Whenever we were making the airship thing in Minecraft. I knew you had seen a stream, but I couldn't remember if it was one of those or if it was the Cube stream. But not many people were paying too much attention to the Cube stream. I liked that game a lot, and I do plan on eventually finishing it. I just haven't done it yet because, I'm gonna have to be in the mood for it. It's gonna be a me game, not necessarily just a stream game. I'll stream it, but it'll be for whenever I want to play.
How the fuck did that hit?
The best weapon here would have been to have a set of twin swords or a long sword. Okay, and now I'm lightning blighted. So this is why you need null berries. Please sub to me. I want to be like you guys. I'll need to see your stuff first.
What the fuck was that?
I don't just sort of haphazardly sub to things. I usually watch them first.
Most agile.
Yeah, like every monster up to this point has been kind of like relatively slow. He's the first monster that shows you like, hey, not everything is just going to be this tiny like slow moving whatever.
Oh no!
And when he gets pissed, he gets very pissed.
I just got the error message. I'm fighting him alone now.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's just standing still for us.
Yeah. I'll watch your channel, dude. I'll watch your channel. I'll see if I like it.
This is very strange.
I'm just gonna abandon this at this point.
We'll have to pick this up another time because I really do need to be going to bed. Okay, there's the full session loss.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Where is that abandoned quest option? All right. Well, that was very lackluster end of the stream, but we had a lot of fun in there. But it is around that time that the internet decides that we're no longer allowed to play Monster Hunter.
Oh.
It's usually right around like, I mean, we had trouble the other night from like 8 till stuff.
Have a good night, John. Have a school tomorrow.
I will see you guys later, and thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been CPQ.
Hi.
This has been Nathan.
Yo.
This has been Shelton.
Bye.
And this has been Monster Hunter. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.